Let's go live. Wait for that green light to come on to say that we are going, and we're on. Hey guys, how you going? So today on BKR Sport, we are back for another NRL live stream, and today, guys, we have the Penrith Panthers going up against the Manly Seagulls. Now, this is going to be an interesting game here, guys, because literally about 5 weeks ago, these two teams already played, and Panthers won 46-6. That was actually at Manly. That was in Brookvale, which is Manly's home ground. Now, this is a little bit of a different story, though, because Trbojevic is back. Now, he's been back for a few weeks now, obviously. You know, they killed the Titans when he came back. They killed the Tigers last week. And then, you know, now he's back this week as well. So it's going to be interesting to see if this Manly side can actually play a good team, a team that is definitely a top 4 team, and actually compete against them. That's what's going to be the interesting part about today. Panthers, I do believe, will win this game. However, I think Manly could sneak it around. I don't think it's going to be an absolutely massive blowout, but I think, 12 points still, 12 to 20. It could easily be a blowout, and it could easily be a close one, but for me, I'm going to go around that 12 to 20 mark for the Panthers. I think with Manly, they're still a good team. People keep saying Trbojevic. Trbojevic comes into this team. It's not necessarily his quality. It's not necessarily his skills per se. It's more so just him being there that gives the team more confidence and gives the team more of a go forward. They can rely and trust on a player to do his job at the back and really get them going. But it's not really about that for me. I really think that he just being there brings that confidence. So I think Manly's team overall is actually pretty good, even without him. I think they are. They just didn't know how to kind of get the win. They didn't know how to go forward. And they didn't know how to do anything. So him coming back really stabilizes the situation. But, they come into this game off those couple of wins, and we'll see if they can keep the grind on. If they can win today, I'll definitely start believing they're a top 8 team. I think in my preseason predictions, I had them in 9th, while most people had them like bottom 4, bottom 5. I had them in 9th, just missing out. But if they win today, I definitely could see them making the 8, and that'll actually make a serious push. But guys, hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already, and subscribe if you're new around here. Today's 3 streams, guys, we're going to be doing this game, which is the, obviously, Panthers vs Manly. Next game, which is Dogs and Eels, and then I'll be doing the Swannies versus Geelong in the AFL later on tonight. Carol says, hello, Carol, how you doing? Stephen Warren says 40-24 Panthers. High scoring game. Manly, they're not the worst defensive team on the planet, but they're also not the greatest. Panthers are a good defensive team. And by the way, guys, Apisai Corso Tosavidi, he's back today, son. Apisai Corso will be playing here for the, I know he said Fijians, for the Pennies in today's game. Patty Cat says, Carol, you're losing tonight. Oh, here we go, buddy. Here comes the A-League banter between the Wanderers and the Sydney FC. Gee whiz. 4 Action says, do you think Tedesco will ever have the impact Tommy Turbo has to transform a team? No, I don't. No. I think Tedesco overall, is the best. Look, I've always told you this. Trbojevic is my favourite fullback in the league. I said this before this year. I said this in pre-season. I said this on the chat with Paddy G when we did the fullbacks tier list before the season started that you guys can check out. I've always said that Trbojevic is my number 1 fullback in the league when fit. And I think that's been absolutely proven correct this year so far. When he's out, Manly were dead set wooden spoon potential. I never thought they would get. I still thought they had a better team around them than a couple of the other teams around there. But I thought Manly would still be able to avoid it. But they're never looking as good as they are now with Trbojevic back. So not only is he one of the best fullbacks in the league, if not the best fullback in the league, but he also has that ability to transform a team just by being there in general. But yeah, Chosen YouTube says this is going to be a good game. I don't know, man. I think Manly might be able to sneak it for about 40 minutes, the first 40, 60, and the Panthers might blow it away. But in the same sense, the Panthers haven't looked that great this year. Let's be honest. They're 7-0. They haven't lost a regular season game in like 25 games, something ridiculous. But in the same sense, the Panthers haven't looked that great. They did struggle against the Knights. They actually got a very lucky call that blew that game away last week. The Knights performed pretty well defensively and attacking-wise, and nearly actually snuck it from them. Didn't. Panthers still won the game, but it was an unlucky one there for the Knights. Before that, obviously they struggled against the Broncos at Suncorp. I know all about that one, don't I? And look, the Panthers, they're getting the job done. But if they come up against a good team, they need to do more than just get the job done. Arguably, they should have lost the Storm. Didn't, though. They arguably should have if Justin Olam passes that ball. Oh, Viliami kick out. I can't remember. It was two tries, one after the other. I think it was the Eels one with Olam. No. Was it, which I can't remember. I think it was Viliami Kikau came underneath Olam for the Panthers. It was Viliami Kikau came underneath Olam for the Panthers to win against the Storm. But the Storm should have won that if they had passed that ball out, but they didn't. So yeah, there's a lot going on here. There's a lot going on. Panicat says, yo, Blaze, it'd be lovely for you guys to take a point of Wellington tonight. Be awesome to see. Awesome to see. I am going to be streaming the Dogs-Eels game because I did ask people and voted for it. I have made a consistency thing about doing weekday games in the A-League. By the way, guys, the game has not started yet. So if you're wondering what we're talking about, it's not started yet. But I have made a thing about doing weekday A-League games. So that's why I can't do the Raw game tonight. But I definitely will be watching it in the corner over there. Christian Cass says, who do you support in this game? I've tipped the Panthers, and I'm going for the Panthers because if Manly win, I think they go above the Titans. So I want the Panthers to win, yes, absolutely. And also, I tipped Panthers to win the preseason. I tipped them to win the comp preseason. But we are at 33 likes. Let's get up to 40 right now. Smash that thumbs up button and subscribe if you are new around here. Melmo says, no, why is Blocker Roach commentating? Well, that's why you're here on BKR Sport, my friend. That's why you're here on BKR Sport. Chad said, I agreed with that. Manly will be good in the first 40 minutes. Then Panthers will just come out of half and destroy. I agree. I just think that Panthers will have what it takes to take to that next level. And Apiso Kotosau really brings a lot more consistency back today as well. You know, the Panthers I don't believe Cleary's been as good as people have been wanking on about, to be honest with you. I think Cleary's been good, but he's not been unbelievable. I think Jerome Luai's actually been the best half of the Panthers this year. And I think that, really, Apiso Kotosau is going to show that this team has been kind of plugging along without him. But he's going to bring a lot more pace around the ruck area too, which will be awesome. Jalen Charles thought Titans would have won 36-8. Yep, but they didn't. Football State says, Brother Blaze, stop being racist to the A-League. What the hell kind of comment is that? So third tackle here for Manly, and they're going to be 15 minutes, 25 minutes out here from their own line. What do you reckon the score is going to be today, guys? I'm going to go with Panthers. I'm going to say Panthers 36 to... I don't know, actually. I'll go 30 to 12. That's what I'll go. I'll go Panthers 30 to 12. How about that one? I could be completely wrong. You know, I've been plenty of times wrong. But I'll take Panthers 30 to 12. I just think they'll be a better team than Manly today. Chad says, I hope Manly win, but doubt they will. As a Titans fan, I hope the Panthers win because that keeps Manly below us. And then we play the Tigers next week at Campbelltown. I will be at that. I will vlog that one. And hopefully we can get something going there. Hopefully we can get something going there. No, I understand Football State. Carol Maverick says, I reckon Panthers win 24-18. Oh, you're giving a lot of credit to Manly there. Gee whiz. You're getting a lot of credit to the old Manly in that one. Christian Kerr says 34-24. Panthers in a high-scoring game. Wouldn't surprise me. So 4 tackle lead with the Panthers left-hand side here. Luai gets it out to Burton. Burton nearly breaks through there. This is in Bathurst, by the way, guys. This is not in Penrith. This is out at Bathurst. So Manly don't actually mind playing those little outer games. Obviously, we saw... sorry. Obviously, we saw with the Manly versus Titans game, Manly pretty good when they're in Mudgee. They're pretty good when they're out in these small little places. So, be interesting to see if they can keep up that and kind of keep a quality record at these small town places. Pete versus Hey BKR. Hey man, I always defend you. Probably last night was a little bit of a downer for me against you. Just be careful in future, yeah. Like I defend you quite a lot, man. So, like, last night from you was a little bit disappointing, to be completely fair. Football State says, Blaze, what were your thoughts on Scott McDonald moving? Yeah, it is what it is. I don't think he's the greatest, to be honest with you. So, I'll accept it. I think we need a better team anyway. I think we'll probably make the finals this year, but I still think we're a little bit short of the old quality. More cases, I won my game for school. Cool, mate. Chad says, I'm only saying 28-14 because Manly in the past 2 games are... what was it? Last 2 games are 36-0 and 40-6. Yes, Titans game was a bit different. That was a bit of an ambush with Tommy Turbo's first game back. And obviously, Titans' defense is horrific. Absolutely horrific. We've seen that not just last night, not last week, not the week before that, but the entire season so far. And then obviously they play the Tigers. So they haven't played anybody really yet. We've obviously seen that mid to bottom area of the 8 is just, bottom 8 mid area of the competition they're just so bad compared to the top 4. So, but here we go. Panthers here, set restart, 35 minutes out here. So this is the game I want to see Manly compete in. If Manly can compete in this game, then everything changes for me. Manly top 8 team and might compete for the comp if Trebojevic stays healthy. Left-hand side here. Oh, Burton lost the ball there. And Luai, jeez, I don't know why he pushed that pass there, to be honest with you. Something I do notice with the Panthers every single week, they push too much. They try too much. They try to be too energetic, try to be too fast-paced, and they just push a pass that doesn't really need to go. They don't need to do as much as they do. They just need to do what they do but in the same sense, they don't need to over-push it, which is what they do quite a lot. Fatima says, angry, I thought I won my footy game 28-22. Zach Moran says, I've played at Carrington Park, great ground. Looks pretty good here out of Bathurst. And Manly, they're not looking too bad in this opening 4 minutes. They've got the ball here 40 metres out from Panthers line. They haven't had attack yet, but this is an attack here. So third tackle, 30 metres out from Panthers line. Luai gets a good tackle there. Cherry Evans steps and slips on his ass. Good on you, mate. You idiot. Noah Durgam says, are you going to watch the Bulldogs Eels? Yes, sir. I will be doing the Bulldogs Eels game right after this. And also the Swans versus the Cats right after that as well. Trbojevic out the left-hand side here. Parker taken down 20 metres out from the Panthers line. Fit tackle. Right-hand side here. Who's got it here? Kieran Foran. Kieran Foran puts it up. Interesting kick, but Trbojevic comes through. Is that knock back, knock forward? I don't know, but it's going to be Panthers ball anyway. It's going to be a penalty. Hello? Where's the penalty come from here? Why is this a penalty to Manly? So they're going to say Cottesdale is offside here, or what are they saying here? Okay, so it goes, okay, so he's saying it's off his knee. I guess he's within 10. That's an interesting call, though. PS Jamie says, it looks like Manly are trying to play a fast game against the Panthers. It would be interesting, because that's obviously what the Panthers like to play. The Panthers are a very fast-paced team, and they want this game to be played at a high pace. And I would have expected with Manly, they would want to slow this play down and grind it out. And I'd say they take the 2 here. Surely you take the 2 here in this situation. And they are going to take the 2 here in this situation. This is a perfect Manly situation right now. They want to take the 2, slow it down, grind it out, and frustrate the shit out of you. Manly are a frustrating team to play. When they get on a roll, it's not that they're getting on a roll and just going bang, 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 bang. When they get on a roll, they're just putting you into a situation where you can't get out of because they're just dominating every aspect of the play. Whether that's scoring every try for buddy every 2 minutes, not necessarily. It's just them winning every single aspect of the play. And right now, obviously 5 minutes in, nothing's really changed too much, but this is a prime example of them just being able to withhold at the start of a game, and then they'll give you a nice little sucker punch about 10, 15 minutes in, just to remind you, wait a second, we shouldn't be underestimated. Christian Kerr says, would you say the Bunnies have the best attack in the comp or Panthers? I would say, and I'm going to be completely honest with you here, I would say the Titans have one of the best attacks, but the Rabbitohs have the best attack. I think the Panthers have the best attack alongside the Rabbitohs, but they're second. But I think the Titans have one of the best attacks, but they have the worst defense in the league. Or second worst defense in the league. One of the worst defenses in the league. They score a lot of points every single week, but they just simply cannot defend. So Rabbitohs number 1, Panthers number 2. I think probably Storm still go number 3. No, Storm haven't been that great in the attack this year. But unfortunately, it just comes down to the fact that the Titans have the most pitiful, pathetic defense I've seen in my life. But based on attack, you can't complain about them. Reese Umlo says, are you streaming the Warriors game tomorrow? I don't know, man. I don't. Probably, we probably will be. I'm not too sure. I haven't done my schedule for tomorrow. Benjamin Tan says, hello, Benjamin. How you doing, champion? So 7 minutes in here, guys, and Manly take the lead 2-0. Oh, here we go. Can we see an upset? That'd be nice. That'd be a cheeky one. Dan Canary says, stop the game. Oh, no, here we go. Here comes the Manly fans saying, buddy, get rid of the game 7 minutes in. Hey, listen, I wish they stopped the game after 10 minutes in the Titans-Manly game. How about that one? I don't care losing, 6-0. It's just the end of that game was horrific. So Manly here, left-hand side, gets it out. Brad Parker taken down about 35 minutes out here from his own line. Jaden Charles says, Paddy G, no. What's Paddy G said now? Where is he? Is he here, is he? Oh, he said Manly 13 plus. Paddy G. He's a good bloke, mate. He's a good bloke. Get around him. He believes in his team. He believes in his team. But like I said, this is the game they need to do something here. KO's been messing up a lot recently, especially last night and today. So fifth tackle here for Manly. They're 35 metres out here from the Panthers line. Sorry, 40 metres out from the Panthers line. Fifth tackle. Why would you go short side there? Well, I don't understand why Cherry Evans would go out to the short side there to take that big kick up. That would just make it a lot more difficult to kick, and it wasn't that great of a kick. So, be first tackle with the Panthers 15 metres out from their own line. I just find that really odd. Someone who's been very good this year, who has impressed me and impressed a lot of people, is Brian To'o. To'o has probably been the best centre in the... Is he playing centre or wing? No, so he's wing. Sorry. Gee whiz, I'm all over the shot. He's probably been the best winger in the comp. There's been... I don't think there's been a great deal of wingers this year, to be honest with you. I think the To'o's really stepped up. I think Corey Thompson has been very good, but not To'o good. To'o has been just dangerous, man. He's been dominant. But can you name me a great deal of wingers who have had an exceptional year so far? Alex Johnson, not really, but he's still scored a few tries. But you're expected to do that, to be completely honest with you. I'm trying to think of players who have really taken that step up on that wing area. But, good tackle there. To'o's going to get taken down about 35 metres out here. Christian Kessler, who would you say is the best ref in the league? No one. So fit tackle, Panthers boot this bad boy up. Difficult take here. Oh, good take by Tommy Turbo, though. You just got to love watching Tommy Turbo play. Dustin Charles says, I can kind of see the game, though, the background reflection. Well, that's the best I can do, my man. That's the best I can do. Aussie Price says, G'day, BKR. How you doing? Just plodding along right now, mate. Just plodding along after a difficult night last night. But, we're still grinding. Nothing's going to stop us, man. I love what I do. Live my passion. And hopefully you guys are enjoying what I'm putting out there. So 9 minutes in here, guys. It's third tackle for Manly. 20 minutes out from their own line. Sport Action says, Josh Adokara's been good. Not really. He hasn't scored many tries this year, has he? Like, he had a good game yesterday, and I think he had a good game against... He had a really good game against the Warriors, but besides that, not really. Like, I'm talking about, like, players who have impressed and gone above. We expect Adokar to be good. He's been good. He hasn't been anything exceptional, though. Oh, Brian To'o here. Toes away. That was an unbelievable play there from To'o to go underneath. He's pumped him off. He gets the offload away. Burton's away here. Burton's away. He's kicking over the top here. Is that Dylan Edwards? Edwards. Sit up. Panthers with the try. And that all comes down to Brian To'o, the man we've just been talking about. Holy shit, man. Like, holy shit, boy. That is a brilliant try, and I tell you what, you really got to, geez, you got to say, he's been the best winger by a long way this year, and Edwards is going to get the credit there for the try, but realistically, man, that all comes down to the brilliance here of Brian To'o. So Edwards runs this ball back. He actually catches the ball off the kick and then runs it back, passes it off to To'o. To'o steps underneath there, pushes just off Cherry Evans. Eat that, dickhead. And then To'o passes the ball off to Burton. Burton kicks it inside. And you're going to be happy with that one if you're a Dogs fan, because that was a nice kick. And Dylan Edwards puts the ball over the line and Charatam to the penny. So 4-2 here with a kick to come. Cam Maverick says, not the greatest defense, but great try. I thought there's not too much to do with the defense, but I don't think you could stop that, really. I think I don't think many players will be expecting that, and I guess that will come down to bad defense, but I think what To'o did there was really nice, and that kick there from Burton was very good, and the fact that Edwards followed that up the whole way. He started with the ball at 10-metre line and followed that way the whole way through. He followed the whole way through. That is something that a lot of teams lack. That is something that majority of teams don't have. A player or players that actually give a shit to follow the play the entire time and don't just, expect a penalty or expect a whistle or whatever. They just keep going, and then if a whistle comes, it happens. And that's why the Panthers are so good. That's why the Storm are so good. That's why the Roosters are so good. That's why, the Rabbitohs are different. But still, you know what I'm saying. Storven says, hi, Blaze. Hello, Storven. Hey, mate. Zach Marino says, Upper Penrith. There you go, getting around the pennies. Cam Maverick says, Burton looks like a good player. Hope the Dogs don't ruin him. Oh, geez, sorry. I know, I just got a message there. Hope the Dogs don't ruin him. Well, look, the Dogs, it's a tough one because everyone keeps complaining about the Dogs and with Kotrich. It's like Kotrich is only as good as his inside men. He's only as good as his halves. A centre is only as good as his halves. And a centre is, I guess your halves are only as good as your hooker, really. But your centres is only as good as your halves. And considering the halves are only as good as your hooker, realistically, because they're the ones giving them the ball, there's 3 players that you realistically got to rely on when you're a centre. So I don't really hold too much blame there on Kotrick. We spoke about this quite a bit yesterday on stream. But I think that with Burton, where is he playing? Is he going to play in the centre role or is he going to be in the halves? Are they going to put him as the 6 or the 7? I don't know, because that whole team is shithouse. I don't know where they'd actually put him. Page says Manly 1-12. Buddy G, he's gone now, son. He's gone now. I commend you. Son. Don't you worry, son. Don't you? I'll set restart. Ooh. That 1-12 is going to be going very soon. So 12 minutes gone here, guys. Don't forget, hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already and subscribe if you're new around here. We're on our way to 10,000 subscribers. Don't forget, the jersey has not been given away yet for the 9,000 subscriber giveaway. We're just waiting here for me to upload a video, not stream a video. And then when you comment on it, you let me know how long you've been following the channel. Don't care if it's 1 day, 2 years, it doesn't matter. And who you support, and you can win the jersey. But that'll probably come up on Monday. William kick out left-hand side. Jerome Luai with the ball. Gets away there. Gets the offload away. Up beside Corso. Gets off to Cleary. Cleary here, 30 metres out. Gives it under James Fisher-Harris. And he's been very good this year too. He's very good, but he's been very good this year in my opinion as well. So right-hand side here. Gives it off to Cleary. Cleary here looking for... Oh, underneath. Is that Catewell? Catewell with a good run. Oh, jeez. Oh, no, Manly. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Luai out to... Oh, Oh, ouchie mama. That's a try time, baby. Oh, my God. Panthers up 10-2 here with the kick to come from the sideline, and Brian to O is unbelievable. he's the best winger in the comp. He's the best winger in the comp. I'm sorry. He's the best winger in the comp. I absolutely underrated him when I did the NRL tier list maker for wingers. When we did it, I think he was done as a centre there, but obviously he's playing wing right now. And jeez, unbelievable. Try time for pennies. Pete versus all I said was choke. Why did I get hit and get a warning? I've seen this come about 400 million times. You know what happened last night, my man. Just move on, brother. Just move on and just have a good time. Obviously, I couldn't give a shit. I was just saying. I was disappointed in you. But it's all good, man. Just move on. Zach Marino says, your New South Wales halves. Difficult one, man. Very difficult question here. Like, obviously, you could go with Whiten and Cleary, but Whiten realistically should... Well, actually, no, he is obviously in the six. I don't know why I was about to say centres. Whiten realistically should be in the six alongside... Then again, based off this year, but then again, White scored 2 tries with disallowed. I would personally... Oh, man, it's tough. Considering Latrell won't be playing the first game, but then again, I'm just swapping and changing here because I'm thinking about so many things at once. You know, considering Latrell's not playing the first game, but then again, Latrell will play second and third game. More than likely. Who would go in the centres, and then you'd push White into... You'd push White there, but then again, you probably wouldn't put Zach Lomax alongside him. So, personally, if Latrell was playing, I would have Latrell... I would put White in the centres, and I would put Luai at 6. Because Luai, if you're going to get the best team in the competition right now and get their halves, Cleary misses the kicks, so it will stay 10-2 here after 15 minutes. If you're going to get the best team in the comp's halves, who are playing fantastic, Luai's playing unbelievable, and Cleary's playing fine. He's one of the best players in the comp, probably the best halfback in the comp right now anyway. You know, if you're going to get those two together, you may as well realistically just put Jack White into the centres. But if you want to put Jack White in there, Luai misses out. I think that's more of a play, though, when Latrell's able to play to push into the centres there. I don't really know who the centres are there for New South Wales. Is it Zach Lomax will come in? I'm not too sure. Says a try time there for the Panthers, and it's 10-2 here after 14 minutes. Aussie Pride says, to O, absolutely playing amazing Energizer Bunny material. He's playing fantastic. As someone who would be a Panthers fan, I don't think they'd like having their best player compared to a bunny, but I know what you're saying. Dustin Charles says, how is Latrell not playing? He's suspended for 4 games, 3 more games after this week. Or is it last week? No, he was suspended last week, suspended this week, and there's 2 more games. I'm not too sure they're going to have enough time. I'm not too sure he's going to have enough time, unless they could. But in the same sense, there are other players who've been playing this whole time that have, you know, given everything, not been suspended, and played fantastic. But up until Cottesale gets the ball off here. Oh, geez, this is not looking good for Manly, lads. This is not looking good for Manly. 4 tackle here, 45 metres out here for the Manly line. Cameron Maverick says, Teddy to O, Turbo, Latrell, Fox, White, and Cleary. Oh, good run there by Apiso Cottesale. So 30 metres out. 5th tackle, left-hand side, gives it off to Cleary. Cleary's going to boot this little bad boy up. Good kick. Very good kick here. Good chasing coming through, but sub. Nice take. And Viliami kick out. And Nathan Cleary follows up his own kick. Another positive to the Panthers game. And they put him back about 1 metre out from their own line. 2nd tackle, still can't get past the 10. Ali says, what do you think of Joseph Manu playing fullback, replacing Tedesco after he got injured last week in the Dragons game? Did I watch that game? I streamed that game. Of course I watched that game. I streamed it. Sorry, guys. I watch a lot of sports, so it's very difficult. You know, I watch the Cubs today, unfortunately. I watch a lot of sports, so sometimes I've got to rejig my brain. But I think the Roosters beat a team last week. Geez, KO messing up again, mind you. 24 minutes to go in the first half, and there's a black screen. Okay, it's back. I don't think the Roosters played out of this world. I think they just played a team that we all know was going to fall apart at some stage. The Dragons, they impressed to start the season, but they didn't really play anyone to start the season. And they're a team that always starts off well. But here we go, chance here for Manly. He gets past the halfway point, 4 tackle. They always start off well and collapse at some stage. So it's very early that they collapsed, but in the same sense, they have lost 2 games in a row now. And there's no guarantee they beat the Tigers tomorrow because they have a pretty bad record in Wollongong against the Tigers. But we probably will stream that. We'll see how we go. And up it goes, Edwards. Oh, tackling air. Absolutely tackling air. Penalty, yeah. Oh, there you go. So penalty here, Dylan Edwards. What are you doing tackling there, Brad Parker? That's a blatant tackling there. What are you doing, my man? What are you doing, dude? That's just ridiculous. He's not even coming down yet. He's not even coming down yet. Like, he was still up in the air. Signature Sam says hello. Hello, Signature Sam. Rapid Fire TV says, I came in early. What's your prediction? My prediction is, my prediction was Panthers, I think, 36-10. What did I say? 32-10? No, I said 30-12. I said Panthers 30-12. That's what I said. So 23 minutes left here and of the first half. Manly 100% completion so far, 8 from 8, and Panthers 8 from 9. So I don't know, 93%. Shit, I don't know. Sport Action says Brimo has lost his number 14 for Queensland, hasn't done anything this year. I would agree. Love Brimo, love him to death, but unfortunately, you're absolutely correct. But then again, who do you put him in? Who do you put in there for him? Who do you put in the number 14 for Brimo? Good offload there. Gee whiz. Panthers here on a roll again. 35 metres out. Cleary here with the ball. Hey, Titans, why don't you have a look at this game to see how you kind of put to bed a game that you're leading significantly in. Jerome Luai here, left-hand side, 15 metres out here from the Manly line. They score here. This is going to be tough, man. Cleary underneath. He's going to run himself. He's going to run himself. Oh, my God. That was poor defense from Manly. 2 metres out here from the Manly line. Panthers with the ball, right-hand side. Oh, my God. Knock on. Penalty. That's going to be a set restart here. Well, set again. Another set here for the Penrith Panthers. Troxar says, what are your predictions for Hawks vs Saints? I'll go Saints. Dingo says, we don't look horrible, but Penrith are just so good. Manly haven't looked good in this game so far. I don't think you would say, I wouldn't say horrible. No, I wouldn't say horrible, but I wouldn't say good. I think that they're plugging along. You know, they're 8 from 8. Cool. It's a great completion rate. They're 100%. You can't complain about that. But what have they done with it? You know what I'm saying? Like, taking the 2 was the most necessary option for them. Then again, Manly probably need tries rather than penalties to win this game. But if Panthers put this one in now, like, I can't see Manly coming back from 16-2. But then again, I couldn't see the Broncos coming back last night too. So what do I know? And what does everyone else know? So first tackle, but then again, Panthers are a little bit of a better team than the Broncos. Fisher Harris here, 1 metre out here. Oh, that's going to be a penalty. He just came over here while he was trying to roll the ball back. BKRmy kick out. Good defense there. Jeez, very good defense to stop that one from going through. So Goddess out here, gets that ball back outside to Isaiah Yeo, gets it off to Cleary. This should be a try. Pass it out, Crichton. Pass it, Crichton. Why you step on the inside there? You score if you go right. So 4 tackle. This is good defense here from Manly, though. This is a bit of a positive. This is a bit of a positive here. 4 tackles, 7 metres out. Left-hand side, Cleary. Cleary steps on the inside, gets it back out to Yeo. Yeo here, plenty of space. Luai, Burton, To'o. Good defense. That's good defense. It's very good defense there from Manly. That entire set was good defense. So 20.5 minutes to go here of the first half, guys. It is 10-2 to the Panthers. Hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new around here. And that was very good defense from Manly. Goat Prediction says, who scored the second try? It was Brian To'o. To'o scored the second try, and the first try was Dylan Edwards after a kick from Burton, which was set up by To'o. Sally Wood says, hi, BKR. Hello, Sally Wood. How you doing? Benjamin Than says, who do you think will win? Well, the team that's winning 10-2 right now is looking the goods, considering they're first undefeated since, round 3 of last year in regular season. I think they're pretty good. The old Bennies. I think they're pretty good. Sport Reaction says Panthers haven't been great. Manly have been average. Panthers, I think, have been... Yeah, I would agree with you, Sport Reactions. I would agree. Mate, sometimes you have a good comment in you, and sometimes you have a woeful comment in you. You're a mixed man, mate. You're a mixed man. So 4 tackle here for Manly. 35 metres out from their own line. And they get this back left-hand side here to Powell. Martin Tapau hasn't been... That's a good offload, though. That's a really good offload there from Muddy T. Out to the right side here. And that offload set up a potential here. Oh, good run there by Harper. My goodness me. By the way, Harper, unbelievable guy. I remember when I was at Mudgee after the game and all the players were coming out. It was just ridiculous how quality he was with a man who was in a wheelchair. And a lot of the Titans, all the Titans boys also went up to him and took pictures and spoke to him and stuff like that. So some of the Manly boys, not every Manly guy came out from where we were. Harper really, he stood there for literally 15, 20 minutes and just spoke to him, man. It's just good to see rugby league players giving a shit about the fans, because not all sports are like that. You go to America and I tell you what, they'll sign your shit, but they don't give a shit. But it's good that, obviously, this is one of the biggest sports in Australia. Oh, good kick there from Cleary. 40-20 attempt, 40-20 attempt, 40-20 attempt. It will just miss out, not have the power. Very good bloody kick from Cleary, though, to put the Panthers back on the front foot. But Manly will now have the ball. Reset says Panthers 40-10. I went 30-10. I went 30-12, I think I went. I went 30-12. Oh, left-hand side. Here's that Garrick. Oh, good run, but he will be taken down there. And Crichton comes in with the follow-up. So second tackle here for Manly. That probably should have been a set restart in my opinion, but they won't give it. Storm fan says Panthers 36-14. Can you see Manly scoring 14 points past this this Panthers defense, though? There is a reason why they went for the 2. Yes, they obviously, and some people, Manly fans, believe that Manly would make this a close game. I thought it would be realistically close, as in like 12 to 20, like I said. I went 30 to 12, which is an 18-point deficit, right smack bang in the middle of that. That's a good kick. Oh, it's an okay kick. It'll sit up 10 metres out here from Panthers line. Ali says, which team has never been the Wooden Spooners? Tigers fans would like to say it's them, but it's not. They've won about 30 spoons between Balmain and West, mind you. So Tigers fans, don't you start ramping up here. The only two teams that have never won, I believe, is the Warriors and Manly. So Manly definitely. I believe the Warriors, though. Someone said this to me on a stream a couple of weeks ago. But I know Manly, for a fact, haven't won the spoon ever. But I think the only other team is Warriors, but I could be mistaken. But Tigers fans, don't you ramp up, because I know Tigers fans like to ramp up and say they've never won it when they bloody damn well have. Random Power and Freo says it's Manly. What's Manly? I think it's Manly. What's Manly? What's going on? William, kick out. Great offload. Up his side. Got us all. Look at that little stop and step and buddy. Go, go, go. So fit tackle here, 20, 30 metres out. Nathan Cleary. Jeez, the Panthers are just killing him right now. Fit tackle. Oh my God. Now this KO just messing up again. Staines going to lose that ball. And that's out. So good defense again from Manly. Good defense against from Manly. You know, it's sad that they gave up 10 points so quickly, because otherwise this would be a very close game right now. Mahmoud Hamza says Tigers will not get the spoon. I think it will be Brisbane. Look, I think, and this is going to be straight up truth here for you lads, I think Brisbane played well last night. I think they were definitely the better team. But in the same sense, I think that last night really came down to the Titans' defense collapsing, capitulating, and just being absolutely disgustingly horrific. I think a lot of other teams actually score more points than that. Manly just lost the ball here. Is that not forward? Hello? I'm pretty sure that's forward. No. I think Broncos did well enough to obviously win the game. Tyson Gamble's a piece of shit. But, you know, but I don't think the Broncos were exceptional. I just think that they got the job done against a really poor defensive team. But I don't think they get the spoon. No, I think Tigers do get the spoon. I think Tigers are the team down there that probably have the least going for them overall. I've put Broncos, I think, in 12th when I did preseason predictions, which was better than obviously last year and better than overall for them. They're nowhere near a top 8 team, lads. They're nowhere near a top 8 team. But they got the win last night, and congratulations to them. Because they deserved the win. Don't get me wrong at all there. They deserved the win because that was how bad the Titans played. Go Predictions says Bulldogs will get the wooden spoon. Don't think so either, man. I think that they're going to get a few wins that probably aren't expected for them. I think the Tigers are defensively okay, but have absolutely no goddamn attack. And this is what I said preseason, and what most people should have been saying preseason. They lost Harry Grant. That was the only reason they even got close to the 8 last year, and they weren't even realistically close. But Harry Grant was the only reason this team could score anything. And he obviously went back to the Storm. He wasn't their player. So I just don't understand. Oh, that's an intercept, and Trbojevic is here. Trbojevic is away here. Trbojevic is going to score. Just completely against the run of play. Trbojevic is going to score here from an intercept. That was the stupidest pass I've ever seen in my life. That was the dumbest pass I think I've nearly ever seen in my life. That was potentially the dumbest pass I think I've ever seen in my life. Like, there was no one there. Trbojevic was standing there saying, hey, man, how you going? Just chilling here. Can you pass me the ball? And he passed him the ball and ran away. Dead set. That is the dumbest pass I've ever seen. But try time, Manly. Good enough against the run of play. My goodness me. Jerome Luai here gets the ball out. Gets on to Fisher Harris. I'm having an aneurysm. Thinking, why would you pass that ball? That was never, ever, ever going to your player. KJH Sports says, what a stupid pass. Like, it's just ridiculous. Trbojevic's inside kick out as it was. Like, it wasn't like it was a looper. It wasn't like it was a pass that was straight to the hand. Like, it was straight to the hands of Trbojevic. He was there. He looked at him in the eyes and said, that's my ball if you pass it. And then that's when Fisher Harris was like, yeah, all right. And then just said, okay, and passing the ball. That's terrible. Dangulation's turbo time. So there's a try time there, lads. There's a try time, and it will be a 4-point game here with a 2-point conversion to come up if they can get it. It is quite wide out, but we'll see how they go. Jai Lindsay says, wear some sunnies so we can watch the reflection. Due to broadcasting restrictions, man, I can't do that. And we all know why you're saying that, because some guy did do that with the KSI Logan Paul fight. But unfortunately, that's been taken away nowadays. And I know the NRL also watches these streams to make sure, trust me, and I say, oh no, they make sure they watch. They're hound dogs, the old NRL. They're hound dogs compared to a lot of these other sports. Rapid Fire TV says, do you still think the Titans make a good for top 8? Yes, absolutely. Absolutely, yes. If they lose next week, then I'll start to doubt it. If they lose next week, I'll absolutely start to doubt it. If they don't fix their defense, then yes, absolutely, they'll miss the 8. But I think that your tackle get him there. I think that last night really should be the wake-up call. Because the Rabbitohs, there's an excuse there. Manly was a one-game thing in Mudgee. Toyovich back, excuse. Rabbitohs, excuse because they're the second best team in the comp. But then when you're losing the Broncos, that should be a wake-up call. If they then go and lose next week to the Tigers in Campbelltown, then yes, they missed the 8. Oh, he's missed the kick there. Bad kick. Ooh, that's a bad kick. And not the most hard of kicks. Not the most difficult kicks there, but he will miss it. So we'll be 10-6 here with 13.5 minutes to go here the first half. Random Barrett Frias voice says, I watched that Logan versus KSI sunglasses fight. Yeah, that was funny. That was very funny. Jared Troy says, what a comeback. That was from the Bronx when they were down 22-0. You would not think they could come back from that, but they did. Yes, they did, but that was due to the fact that the Titans defense was absolutely the most disgustingly despicable thing I've ever seen in my life. Broncos still did it. Don't get me wrong. Broncos still deserve credit where credit is due. But I think Broncos fans aside, because they're always going to think they're a winning chance. But like anyone else who's saying like the Broncos are now a top 8 team is just being unrealistic. But, it is what it is. If you guys want to believe it, then you guys can believe it. But I want to look at more than just the one game there. That was the first team outside of the Bulldogs they've beaten in 400 days. So put a couple of more results like that on the board, and then we'll start talking. Jared Choice says the refs helped them back a little bit. Absolutely, but in the same sense, we're not going to get into that. So third tackle here, and Manly out to the right-hand side here, 30 metres out. Yes and no. Yes and no. Alex says Broncos' last chance to win the premiership was in 2015. Here we go. Harbour's away here. Ooh, Manly might have a sneaky little comeback here. Whoa. Here we go. Maybe. Fourth tackle, and you're going to go back to the halfway point. Daniel Sampson's got the Seagulls, even though we'll lose. Well, that's not bloody confident. You need to take a bloody page out of Paddy G's book, son. He's a Manly fan. He believes in his team through thick and thin, son. You got to just get behind the team. Even if you think they're going to lose, you just got to get behind us, man. You just got to get behind. Be realistic. Like, Paddy G is unrealistic a lot of the time. But he knows what he does. That's technically tackling air, but he does let go. Oh, he'll be let go of him, so. Hamish says, did you see Sharks vs Storm? Wade Graham came for his HIA game. Yes, but he passed it apparently. But yeah, I know. He really has to weigh up his career right now. But yeah, I was streaming, man. I streamed both games yesterday. If you guys are new to the channel, I literally stream majority of games. Tonight I'll be doing the Swans Geelong game because I'm a Geelong fan. But we will be streaming the Bulldogs Eels game right after this. Pete Barrow says the mighty Gold Coast Chokers. Pete, bro, I don't understand what you're doing here, man. I don't understand what you're doing here, my dude. Actually, okay, cool, man. Yeah, okay, cool. This is how you want to be. No worries, man. So fifth tackle here, Panthers left-hand side. All right, brother. 11.5 minutes to go here of the first half, and that's going to be an easy take there by Saab. Actually, you know what? I am going to get rid of you, my dude. And, considering how much I supported you over the time, I'm actually going to get rid of you. Catch you later, dude. So 11 minutes, 18 to go here of the first half. And it is, what is it, second tackle here? Second tackle here for the, second tackle here for Manly. Oh, Panthers with the ball now. He lost the ball. Okay, so now Manly, there on the back foot, and Panthers are going to have the ball to break this one away. Oh, my God. Second tackle here for the Pennies. They're going to be 30 minutes out from the line. 11 minutes to go. 1 minute to go here. Come on, the Pennies. Keep the Titans in the 8, please. We still need a couple of results to go our way, but we want the Panthers to win here. So left-hand side, Fisher Harris, 12 minutes out. Sport Action says Tyson Gambler's trash. He did nothing. Absolutely. He's also a piece of shit. So fifth tackle here. Fourth tackle, 11 minutes out. I'm all over the shot right now. Gives it off to Isaiah Yeo here, 5 minutes out. Fifth tackle. Can the Pennies get over here? Put this one to bed. Can they put him to bed? Right-hand side, Cleary. It's not put to bed at all, but Cleary. Oh, Crichton. Oh, knock on. And it'll be another set of 6 here for the Panthers. But he did save a try there because Charlie Staines would have absolutely scored. Jared Troy says, is Luai injured? I don't think so. What is with KO lately? Like, KO, get your shit together, lads. Why do they keep stopping and starting? I'm Kai says, Tyson Gamble's the Broncos saviour, so much better than Croft and Tommy. I agree in the sense of his attitude on field for the Broncos. Every other team's going to hate him. He's going to be the new dickhead of the sport. I don't think he was unbelievable. I don't think he was that good himself as a quality player. But I think he brought more to the game than, say, a Croft or say a Did, in my personal opinion. I've never really rated Did. I never did. I didn't really care too much when they said he's going to the Cowboys. I don't understand the signing for the Cowboys. Really? Easy try. Ooh, last second defense there by Trebojevic. Set restart over the Panthers here. 1 metre out here from the line. Aussie man says, who do you go for? Oh my God. That should have been an easy try for the Panthers. Why would you not run that ball up? It's like got to sell. Got to sell. Why are you not running the ball there? It was an easy try for the Panthers. The first tackle hit 3 metres out. He should have just done a quick little scooterino. Cleary here, right inside. Oh, that's ridiculous. That is just... Oh, that is ridiculous from Cleary. That pass then should be illegal. That pass there is illegal in 46 states in the United States of America. That pass right there is illegal in 46 states in the United States of America. That is a ridiculous pass. He fakes to go out back. He literally stops in 0.2 of a second, gets the ball on the inside there. Who's number 17 for the Panthers? Who's number 17 for the Panthers? I'm not too sure. Oh, that's brilliant. And it's a no-looker, really, too. He looked straight at the line, so it looked like the Manly players obviously would have thought, you know what, we're going to go at him, we're going to take him down. Oh, that's a good pass. That's a good line there, too, by the number 17. That's a very good line. Cordets fan says Titans are 3 from 5 and in 7th place. I know it's crazy. This is what I'm saying. The Titans probably won't make the 8 because we're any good. We're probably better than a lot of the other teams in the bottom 8, but in the same sense, they're nowhere near anywhere good as a normal top 8 team. This year's competition is shithouse. I'm sorry to say it, guys. If you're thinking this year's been very good, it's a shithouse year overall. There's only 3 teams that can win the comp. There's only 3 teams that we can win the comp. There's a couple of teams that are maybe knocking, but not really. The 3 teams that can win the comp are the Panthers, the Storm, and the Rabbitohs. The teams that are knocking, but not really, are the Eels as above the Roosters, and then the Roosters. Besides that, honestly, everybody else is just chucked into a similar category. And then you get to the bottom dwellers. Don't even start me on the bottom dwellers. So, it's a tough comp to read in regards to making the 8 because no one's good. No one's good besides the, 5 teams that I mentioned. Reese says the Warriors. The Warriors are absolutely dog shit. What are you talking about? Daniel Sun says Cowboys are looking strong this year. No, they're not. They've won 3 games against no-hopers. Come on, man. The Titans put 44 points to them literally 4 or 5 weeks ago. Let's relax on a couple of wins here for the Cowboys against no-hoping competition. Danush says if they win, not tomorrow against the Warriors are also no-hope. If they can beat a good team, then now we'll start talking, but... they haven't beat any good team. Look, the Raiders. They're shithouse right now. They're not even in the 8. They dropped out of the 8. And Warriors jumped into the 8 by playing no games this week. The Warriors jumped over the Raiders because the Raiders lost by a big enough points margin to go below them. That's how bad the Raiders are this year. And that's why I keep saying about the Titans and the Raiders game. I don't think the Raiders were that good. I think they won because the Titans dropped the ball 4 times over the line. It was just outrageous. So what I'm saying is that this competition is just so shithouse this year, and it's clear to see that there's only 3 teams that can win, in my opinion. But out of those 3 teams, you don't know who's going to win. That's the good thing about this year. At least it's not a one-sided Panthers are absolutely going to win, or the Storm are absolutely going to win, or the Rabbitohs are absolutely going to win. You can't decide between those 3 teams. Panthers have their faults, but they are also, for me, the best team in the comp right now. The Storm have their faults, but they're always going to damn well be there. The Rabbitohs have their faults defensively, but they're able to outscore you absolutely every day of the week. So, that's not straight at all. That's not straight at all. He lost that ball backwards here. Panthers here, 40 metres out, fit tackle. Cleary kicks it through, and I don't know why he did that because that was right into the Manly player there. Kai says Cowboys had the easy straw. Cowboys, I don't understand why people think Cowboys are any good just because of a couple of wins against no hope in competition. Rapid Fire TV says Cleary is one of the best players right now, and no one can tell me different. He's one of them, but I don't think he's the best half in the comp this year so far. From the Panthers. I think Luai's been better this year. Tell me I'm wrong. I think Luai this year has been better than Cleary. This year. I'm not saying is he a better half overall? No way. They're also different positions, 5'8" halfback. But do I think that Cleary had a better 2021? Whoa, Manly get the ball here, nearly lose it. 30 metres out from their own line. I think Luai's been better in 2021 than Cleary. What did Garrick do just then, losing 10 metres? Resomeone says I miss Pete. Well, Pete hasn't gone anywhere. I didn't actually hide him. Moise says up the Mighty Mountain Men. Mighty Mountain Men? Who's the Mountain Men? Oh, Panthers? Sure, is that surely Panthers? Gee, I don't know. I'm all over the shot, mate. I'm all over the shot. Fit tackle here, 40 metres out from their own line. And, oof, that's a big hit. Oh, out in the full too. Jeez, that's good pressure there from the Panthers. That is very good pressure there from the Panthers. So Kieran Foran gets slapper-dapper-dapper-roonoed up. Slapper-dapper-dapper-up. And that will be Panthers ball here, about 45 metres out from Manly's line because the ball went out in the full. Ali says, I think the 8 will be 1 Panthers, 2 Storm, 3 Rabbitohs. I probably agree there. 4 Roosters. Nah, Eels get 4. Roosters 5. Dragons, no way. Top 8 for me. No way. Knights, potentially. Titans, potentially. But I don't think the Dragons are overall long-term consistency-wise, season-wise, better than probably 3 teams that currently sit outside of the 8. So second tackle here, but they have impressed to start the season, but they've also lost the last 2 games in a row and aren't that great. So second tackle, right-hand side, Cleary gets it underneath and taken down 30 metres out. Jacob Toby says, don't you think the Roosters are better than the Eels? No, I think the Eels overall, consistency-wise, I think the Roosters could beat the Eels and probably do beat the Eels when they play each other. But I think the Eels long-term wise, there is a difference. That's why you've got to weigh up 2 different options when you're talking about better as a team. Oh, chance here for Leniu. Oh, Leniu with a good run there. So 10 metres out here from the Manly line. And the Panthers here with a chance. But is fit tackle, though. They're going to have to kick it on this set. Give this tackle here, right? Sorry. So Cleary here kicks it over the top. Nice little dinky ding. Oh, he's lost that ball forward there. And that's going to be 6 again here with the Panthers. 6 again here with the Panthers on the drop ball. So 4 minutes to go to the first half, guys. Hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Subscribe if you are new around here. Then the Panthers are 1 metre out. Oh, good defense to stop that one from being a try. I'll tell you what, they're... Oh, knock on from Panthers. Good defense from Manly. You know, they're down 16-6, but good defense from Manly. Benjamin says, you think the Cowboys are Manny? Or Manny? Cowboys. No, I don't think the Cowboys are at all. Lil Quincy says, hey, mate. Hello, mate. How you doing? Ruth says, why can Manly win? And they can't. Oh, he's an idiot. He's an idiot. He just randomly dropped that out of nowhere. Cameron says, our full strength team is much better than the Eels, but our team right now, yeah, I would agree. Fair enough. I think Roosters Eels is a good game. I think the Eels aren't anywhere near as good as people want to believe. I think that with the Eels, it's not a matter of... I think the Eels are a tough team to read because they're pretty bad, but they're also very good. And I think it comes down to how people think about Parramatta as a team rather than the play style and how they're going. I think that either people feel bad for Parramatta for being 35 years and winning nothing, or just not minding Parramatta, or people just dislike Parramatta and don't want them to do well. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of Parramatta, but in the same sense, I do also try, besides Titans games, I try and take a lot of bias out of my thinking. And I think Parramatta are still top 4 this year. But I don't see them winning the comp at any stage with this current lineup. I love Marcus Sivo. I love who they've got there. We'll talk more about Parramatta in the next game, actually. We're doing Bulldogs versus Eels right after this game. So we'll talk about Parramatta in the next game. So we'll leave it on that cliffhanger. But Charlie Staines will get the ball here, 15 metres out here from his own line. Ruth says Manly is 16 and Panthers is 6. No. Okay, second tackle here, 25 metres out. If that's what you think, then Manly. I think we need to re-educate the Manly, the Brookvale area, the Northern Beaches area, because that's not what the current score is. Oliver Murphy says, Cody Ramsey, my friend's cousin. Good on you, man. So fourth tackle here for the Panthers, 50 metres out from the Manly line. Jared Troy's Paramount should have won in 2001, blew it. Could have won in 2009, but also blew that. But very good to even get to the grand final in 2009. 2001, was that against the Knights? It was the Eels Knights in 2001, yeah. The Knights ended up winning that game. Weren't Eels up like 24-0 or something in that game, in that grand final? And then Knights came back flying. Jacob Toby says, exactly, we have too many injuries. Some of the Eels wins haven't been that convincing. No, absolutely. No, I absolutely agree. Eels aren't a convincing team ever. They never have been a convincing team in any of their wins in the last ever. So, minute 40 to go here of the first half. It's 16-6 to the Panthers. First tackle for the Manly Seagulls. Marius Androsescu says Panthers are the best. I tipped them to win the comp pre-season. They're first place right now. Haven't lost a game all season so far. 7 in a row. Haven't looked that great in all their wins, but still have won. So I would agree. Yes. No, that's not a penalty. No, bro, that's not a penalty, man. Oh, you're a soft cock, man. Like, as if you're calling that as a penalty, my dude. As if you're calling that as a penalty. He literally goes here and back up, here, back up. I saw last night the Storm Sharks game, there was a player who went to here and got back up. Penalty wasn't given. No penalty given to the Sharks there. The referees need to be a lot more consistent. But then again, we're never going to get it. We're always going to be complaining about referees, whether you like it or not. Doesn't matter if they have 1 referee, 2 referees, 17 referees on the field. We will always be complaining about referees no matter how much you complain. So second tackle for Manly, 30 metres out, 25 metres out. Why are you kicking on second tackle, my dude? What are you doing kicking on second tackle, my dude? What are you doing, Schuster? Josh Schuster, my dude. No, dude. No, dude. No, dude. No. Ali says, oh, he's going for a 2040 here. He's going for a 2040 here. Oh, it's going to be a 2040. That's going to be a 2040. Is that the first 2040 of the season? Is that the first 2040 of the season, Lance? I'm not too sure, but that's a good kick from Cleary. Gee, with 10 seconds left, they could go for the field goal if they want, or they could go for a try, but No matter what here, Panthers will get the ball, and the scrum has been packed. 2 seconds left. 1 second left. The scrum got packed. So what do you do here? Do you go for a field goal, or do you go for the try, or what do you do? I guess it's off the scrum, and there's been a lot of scrum tries this year. So with 1 second left, they stop the play. And Panthers are going to have the ball here, 15 metres out here. Cleary has just kicked that from his own 15 metres to 15 metres out from Manly's line. That's a monster kick. That is a monster kick. All right, so right-hand side here, Cleary gets it off, gets it back to... Oh, we're going to get it off to Crichton. Crichton for a field goal and skonked that one. Or has he got it? No, he missed it. He skonked it. So I think that was a really weird play. I think if you're Panthers, you go for the try there, but because it's only 10 points, so we'll make it 11 points realistically. It doesn't really mean much, but we'll be half-time here. We have time, and the Panthers up 16 at 6. Wow, gee mama, you can't complain with that one if you're a Panthers fan, but there was still some shakiness about their game as per usual. But like I said, it is half-time. It is half-time here, and, Panthers will take this one. I don't think Manly have been disgraced either, to be completely honest with you. I think Manly have been, not great, but I think that Manly haven't been disgraced. They're just getting beaten by the better team here, and this is why I said 30 to 12, because I thought that Manly will be respectable, but they're also not going to be great. So 18 points is pretty fair for me. I said 12 to 20. But hit that thumbs up button. It's half-time, so 61 likes. Let's try and get to 70 likes by the end of half-time. Let's try and get to 100 before the game finishes. We've been hitting 100 every stream recently, actually, which is pretty good. And obviously subscribe, because we're on our way to 10,000 subscribers. Oh my goodness me. Literally, like 2 weeks ago, we were under 9,000. Like a week and a half ago, we were under 9,000. Now we're up to 9,258 or whatever. So bloody we're flying some. Cody C, so I appreciate every single one of you. Cody C says, "G'day, mate. Hello, mate. Who you going for?" Ruth says, "I think Panthers are winning the game on golden point. A golden plate." Oh, no, you're a troll. Troll alert. Troll alert. You are. I said troll. Benjamin Tan says, "Do you think..." I don't know if it's Than or Tan. I'm just going to call you Tan, my dude, or you can correct me in the chat and I'll try and fix it. Do you think Manly will get the wooden spoon? No, at all. No way. No. They're pushing for the 8. I don't necessarily have them in the 8 yet, but I don't have anyone in the 8 right now. I don't have anyone in the 8. Besides the Storm, Rabbitohs, Panthers, Eels, Roosters, I don't have anyone in the 8. That's the only... Those 5, they're in the 8. Everybody else, open play. Open play. Jad says, 16-6 is not too bad at half-time. Manly still get... No. Well, yes, they are. No, but yes, they are. Cody says, "Do AFL live stream. I am tonight for Geelong versus the Swannies." Ooh, mug out. Should be a good one. I'm a Cats fan. We don't usually play too well against the old 20s, so that's in Sydney. I was contemplating going to it, but I decided against it. I decided I'll just stream it because I have been very unwell this week, so I decided to just stream this weekend. Haley Babage says, "Go Panthers, Manly suck." Well, I don't know why. I nearly went to say you suck. I don't know why. I just saw that. Maybe I'm still in the aggressive mood after last night. But no, Haley's getting around the panties. Quartets fan says, "Bulldogs are getting the spoon." Bulldogs or Tigers for me. But I think Bulldogs might have a bit in them to crack on here. I really think that the Bulldogs have a bit in them to crack on for a couple of games. They'll probably only win 3 games for the season, but I think Tigers win 2 or 3. Matthew Poon says, "Are the Seagulls gone in this game?" Personally, for me, I believe it, but then again, I'm not saying anyone's gone after what I saw last night. No one's gone until the fat lady damn well sings, son. No way. Titans are up 22-0 in the first 15 minutes and lost. So, until it's over, it's not over. But this is the Panthers. A bit of a different team than the Titans. Sam Dragon says, "Can I get a shout out to my birthday?" Good on you, man. Appreciate you. Buddy, happy birthday to you, Sammy Dragon. There you go. Dinko says, "Penrith attack is so good. I don't think we have been terrible, but they're just so quality." That's what I'm saying. I don't think Manly have been disgraced. I think the Panthers have been the better team. The Panthers are the better team, but they're not being disgraced, the old Manly Seagulls. Trey Malik says, "I respect that you're a true fan of rugby league and AFL. I love that." Yeah, man, buddy, you also watch me Cubbies every day. I don't know why I said me Cubbies. I'm not, buddy. I also watch the Cubs every day when I get home from work on weekdays and stuff like that. And, I also watch the NFL very frequently. Premier League, we're absolutely smashing it right now. I just don't stream it because it's very difficult to do more than one sport consistently when I'm working. When I'm able to kind of make this more of a career and grow a bit more, then I can start doing your baseball during the week, and I can start doing your Premier League, and I can start doing the more AFL and rugby and all that type of stuff. But for the time being, I just have to focus realistically on one, and then we'll eventually diversify again. Jonah says, "Will the Roosters beat the Knights?" Tough game. I won't be streaming that game, but tough game. I'm going to take the... Who did I tip? I think it was in Newcastle. I think I tipped the Knights, I I think I tipped the Knights. I'll take the Knights. I think the Knights will be able to sneak. But then again, the Knights are such a 50-50 team. Like, you just don't know with them. Like, they could turn up and they could lose by 40 to, the Bulldogs, and the week after they could play the same Bulldogs team and win by 40. That's just how they are. W says the hills are so dry, so everyone keeps falling. Well, there you go. Duffy's going to send us about 400 messages about how he's at Bathurst right now. Ali says also the timing for Premier League is not suited to Australian time. I don't care, man. I watch every game for City. I watch every game. So I don't really care whatsoever about the timing. I get up at 4:30 in the morning for Cubs games and 4 a.m. for Cubs games. Because Chicago time, I can promise you right now, Chicago time is majority of the time worse for baseball. Because majority of the time those games are played about 1 p.m., which is about 4 a.m. our time. But guys, I just want to throw this one out there too, and I say this a lot in these streams that a lot of people kind of don't understand. Manly haven't scored on their own attack. They haven't scored on their own attack. They've got 6 points. They haven't scored on their own attack. Well, unless you want to claim the 2 points as their attack. The 4 points obviously came from a intercept that the Panthers, I don't know why they threw it at all. It was just a stupid pass. So that comes off the Panthers attack, not Manly's attack. But I guess you could say the 2 points off a penalty. So up to you guys what you want to say. But they haven't scored off a open play attack in what I'm saying. Cameron says, how about City, eh? Ooh, I like it a lot. Oh, yeah, I like it. W says, now only 399. 399 what? What are you talking about? Jone Matatonga says, games finished, score is 52-6 the Panthers. I think you are drunk, my friend. I think you're drunk. But you could also think it could actually happen that way. But you're drunk because the game's not over, son. The fat lady is not singing. Oh, so right. The fat lady's not singing just yet. We're on 64 likes. Come on, guys. Let's get 6 more likes before the end of half time. Come on. Alex says Man City to win the Champions League. You know it, son. Oh, my goodness me. You are spot on there. And don't forget, we will be streaming the next game, which is the Bulldogs and the Eels, before we do stream the Swans and Geelong to later tonight. That should be a good one. But where do Manly go? If Manly win this game, do they go into the top 8? Because I think they're on 6 points, aren't they? Yeah, they are. So the Titans are in 7th. Okay, so the Dragons aren't guaranteed. Oh, their points differential is pretty good, to be honest with you. So the points differential from the Dragons is decent. It's plus 12. So it'll be very difficult for a lot of these teams with the minus to go above. But the Titans are in 7th with minus 9 points differential on 6. Warriors are in 8th with minus 25 points differential and on 6. The Raiders are in 9th. Obviously, they've already played and lost. So they're on minus 28 points and 6 points. Points differential, sorry. Knights on 6 points with minus 33 points differential. Seagulls on 6 points with minus 51 points differential. And the Cowboys on 6 points with minus 87 points differential. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teams on that 6 point marker right there. And yeah, look, as a Titans fan, I want Manly to lose this one. I want the Roosters to beat the Knights. And I don't care who wins Cowboys Warriors. Shit, man. No, I don't want a draw, actually, because there'd be 2 teams going above them. I guess I'd go for the Warriors. I guess I'd go to Cowboys, because I don't think Cowboys are good long-term, so I guess I'd go to Cowboys, but I think the Warriors win that one. Sharks on minus 18 with 4 points is just ridiculous. Malcolm says, tomorrow, Cowboys vs Warriors. Yeah, don't really care, but I'll probably stream it. Cadets fan says, who do you have not making the 8 this year? I think about 8 teams probably don't make the 8 this year. Rue says, Cowboys. What about them? What about them? Cody, you're going to get timed out, my dude. You're going to get timed out for spamming. I've got to read everybody else's comment, not just your comment. And you have been timed out. Catch you later, son. Catch you later. Little Quincy says, do you think the Broncos will get the spoon this year? No, I don't. No, I do not think the Broncos will get the spoon this year. Daniel Bates, who's your favourite player of all time after Lockie, Blaze? Favourite player of all time after Lockie? Jeez, all right. I'll look for a forward here. Because obviously Lockie's a back, so I'll look for a forward here. Well, if you're going to look at wingers and stuff like that, Semi Red Ranger would absolutely be up there. He was a fantastic player. He would have been the best winger of all time if he had kept playing rugby league and didn't leave so early for rugby union, where he's started a fantastic career and dominates when he plays for Fiji in the Rugby Union World Cup. But Semi was fantastic to watch when he was playing. In the forwards, Gordon Tallis was great growing up with. Loved watching a bit of Gordy Tallis. And who else in the forward line? You can tell I grew up in Brisbane. That's why Lockie was my favourite, and I loved a bit of Gordon Tallis, Shane Webke, Petra Simonasiva, and all that type of stuff. But, I'm trying to think of other players from other teams, because I don't just want to stick with the Broncos for 2007. I think my love for Lockie fell apart when he hit that field goal between the two posts. Lana says, keep it Cadbury, guys. Good on you, Lana. Trey Malik says, Lockie needs to be made the next Immortal, or the Rugby League Immortals means nothing. Yes, but there's also... Johns has been made the 8th Immortal, yeah? Like, that's already been official, yeah? Look, when he said Greg Inglis. Greg Inglis was great. He's also back. I'm trying to think of a forward that I can say here. Ali says Rugby World Cup this year, right? Rugby League World Cup is this year, yes, but the Rugby Union World Cup is not until 2023. Rugby League World Cup is at the end of the year in England. Oh, is it in England? I think it's in England. Yeah. And then I think 2027 it comes back down here to Australia. No, 2025. It comes back down to Australia. Yes, Pete, we can see you. Cooper Johnson says, see, Jason Taylor dropped 60 days a gun. Yeah, I saw that. Crazy. And they were down by like 34 points or something like that too, the Boston Celtics. Ridiculous. That was just ridiculous. They were down by like 34 points or 40 points or something ridiculous to the Spurs and came back to win. Just stupid. Like, literally, it's just stupid at that point. But look, I'll probably... Oh, I liked Gordon Tallis. I also really liked... Jeez, no, that's another Broncos player. Oh, man. Noah Iwasa says, my Nets lost. Yeah, the Nets did. Well, come on, man. There's no way you're a Nets fan before this year. Nah, brother. No. Don't give me this. Buddy. My Nets. Oh, no. There's no way you supported the Brooklyn Nets before this year, my man. There's no, unless you're from Brooklyn, there is no goddamn way that you've supported the Nets from before this year. Daniel Bates is my favourite NRL player of all time is Petro. A bit of Petro is 7 cents a litre. There you go. Cooper Johnson says bandwagon. Absolutely. Absolutely. Sorry to rip into you, Noah, but I'm sorry, but it just needs to happen here. Because anyone who says they're a Nets fan now is just like, come on, man. Cam Evans says, going through tough times as a Rockets fan. Yikes, mate. I'm a Chicago Bulls fan. I know all about that. I don't claim the 90s either because I didn't watch it. We're still waiting here for the second half to get going here. It won't be too long before we get underway, so smack that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're around here. Jake Smith says, younger bloke, but my favourite was JT. Yeah, Thurston, fantastic player. You can't complain with Thurston. He was one of the best players of all time. Probably an immortal. I think if the Cowboys don't get robbed quite a few of those years, like they got robbed about 3 or 4 years in a row, I think he would have won more than one premiership. Ali says, Blake Griffin, Kyrie Irving, Kevin Durant, definitely bandwagon. James Harden as well. Yes, they're a very good team who have gotten a lot of good players, but don't forget, Lakers still are without LeBron. Thanush says, reckon Wayne Bennett can turn around the Broncos next year? Well, Wayne Bennett's not going to the Broncos because Kevin Walters, they're trying to really force feed that down your throat. They're really trying to force feed this Kevin Walters shit down your throat. Last night was not down to his coaching. Last night was down to the Titans defense being absolutely pitiful. Pivo says, why can I be seen then? Because I literally just told you that I could see you. What are you talking about? Moy says, is KO worth it? Well, I watch it, man. That's how I do all my streams, and it's good for me because I don't have to be out in the lounge room where other people are. I don't have to, be a nuisance out there. I'm pretty loud, but in the same sense, I can't be a nuisance out there. I'm in my room, kicking back with you guys, watching KO. KO does mess up quite a bit, but in the same sense, you get a lot of sports. You get AFL, you get rugby league, every game. I don't think rugby union anymore because I just don't really care. I follow where Kyrie goes. Okay, so you follow Kyrie. That's different to being a bandwagon Nets fan, but it's still like... Malcolm says, Mitch been back yet? No, Mitch will not be back. He will not be back. So Manly here, coming out for the second half. Can they come back into it? Let us know in the chat, guys. Can Manly come back into this game, or can the Panthers run away with this one and put it to bed? Tapau's not looking too hyped up and energetic. He's been very good in today's game, though. Well, he's been okay. 9 tackles, 3 offloads, and 59 run meters. Probably needs to be doing a lot more tackles than that. Needs to be doing a lot more tackles than that, I'm sorry, for Tapau. That's disappointing. Moist says, every Panthers fan like me get called bandwagons. It's a part of the game, man. But, the Nets is a different story. But in the same sense, I don't call Panthers bandwagons fans. Because majority of Panthers fans I know support... Well, I know a lot of Panthers fans that stuck through the thick and thin, through the tough times, and they have had tough times. A reminder for everyone out there, the Panthers have not won shit in 17 years, and they were shit for a lot of those years. So, it's all well and good, 18 years, it's all well and good to be like, oh, yeah, shit, we're good now. But they've been very bad for a long... They were very bad at some points. So it's like the Panthers are great, but I saw a lot of Panthers fans stick through their club. The one club that I'll never forgive for how much their fans disappeared during the tough times was Parramatta. Oh, God, there was none of them. Rabbitohs even were there. Rabbitohs were even there. But, you know, the Rabbitohs still disappeared a lot, but not as much as Parramatta. Parramatta disappeared from the planet of the earth. I didn't know a single Parramatta fan. Now everyone's a Parramatta fan. Daniel Wells, this is rugby. This is rugby league, man. This is rugby league. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to do any Cubs streams because I have been working, but trust me, man, when I can start getting back into the channel a bit more, when we're growing a bit more, I'll start doing my Cubs games again. But trust me, I don't really want to do Cubs games at the moment. I do watch every single game, but jeez, we haven't been good. Jeez, we haven't been. We've been good at some points and really bad at some points. It's actually very depressing. So the second tackle here with the Panthers. They're 35 metres out here from their own line. And the Panthers here, they're probably just going to run away here, to be honest with you. Dingo says, oh, he's back. Who's back? Who's back? Someone's back? One person's back? Who's back? I don't know. Melvin says, I noticed on here everyone didn't like Broncos, then when they're winning, they love them. Oh, no, it's what happens on streams, man. A lot of people come out of the... It's just like how everything works, you know. They come out of the what's it called? The boondocks. They come out of nowhere and just say, hello, I've been here the whole time. One of them was like that last night. I can't remember. He was talking a lot of shit after the Broncos came back, but it was nowhere to be seen for the first bit. Don't know what else. The Cubs have not been doing well lately. I believe they're still in last place in the division. Yep. Yes, they are. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Considering we're in a division with Pittsburgh, who aren't actually playing too bad this year. Cincinnati and Milwaukee. Don't talk to me about those bloody St. Louis bastards. Third tackle here for Manly. They're getting past the halfway point. St. Louis, you suck. You're boring. Fourth tackle for Manly. 45 metres out. Manly need to score. They need to score next. They don't need to score now, but they need to score next if they're going to get back in this game. They're down by 10 points, 16-6, but if they're going to come back in this game, they need to score, and they need to... I guess they do need to score relatively quickly. Don Shama says, Eels on top. No, they're not. Panthers are. And, oh, they're both going for that. It's a knock-on there for the Panthers. As a knock-on for the Panthers? Yep, knock-on for the Panthers. Oh, no, huh? Yeah, so it is a knock-on Panthers. I thought he was saying knock-on Manly. I was like, what? Hello? No, that was a knock-on from the Panthers. Oh, they're going to challenge this. Okay, so Edwards goes up here. I'm pretty certain this is an obvious knock-on here. Okay, so... No, because Harper's going up for that too, I believe. I think Harper's going up for that too. So that's a knock-on from Panthers. I don't understand what the challenge was there. What are they challenging here, the Panthers? What? Unless they're saying he hits him beforehand, to be fair. Harper does contact him beforehand, which is, mind you, a couple of weeks back, or maybe last week, they did say a player came too early. This happened last week, actually. I think it wasn't the Panthers game. They're competing for the ball, but Harper's way too early in his jump. And this happened last week where they gave the penalty against the team that did this. So if you're going to be consistent rugby league and NRL, you need to give a penalty here to the Panthers. Because this happened last week, and this is the same thing. He's misjudged his timing, taken the player out before it gets the ball. Mistimed it. Yep, it's going to be... I think this is going to be a penalty. KO's just messed up again. It's going to be a penalty here, the Panthers. As consistent, it's consistent. Challenge successful, it's consistent. The commentators don't know what they're talking about. It is a consistent call. That is a consistent call. I believe the commentators are speaking out of their ass right now. They don't know what they're talking about. Because this is not the first time this has happened this season. And just want to throw that out there. I just called it. Bella Whittington says, can I see you due to broadcasting restrictions, Bella? Unfortunately, I can't, but I can tell you exactly what's going on. But it is illegal for me to show you. Dingo says, wow, okay, then I understand why people would be confused about that. So basically, the NRL this year has really focused on, if you're going up for the ball, you have to also judge your timing correctly. If you misjudge your timing, you impact the other player due to your own misjudgment, which then disadvantages them, and then they lose the ball, obviously. So you could obviously jump early every time, make sure they knock it on, and then it's always going to be a knock on. So that's what they're kind of trying to prevent. And that happened last week, 2 weeks ago as well. And now it's happened again. So it's a good call based on consistency. Don Sharma says, who do you go for? I'm a Titans fan, my man. So fifth tackle here, 30 minutes out from the Manly Lion Panthers. Left-hand side, Cleary puts that bad boy up. Good kick, actually. Oh, Saab with a fantastic take, though. Defense. My goodness me. Lil Quinn says, where are you from? The Gold Coast, mate. Melbourne says, bullshit, Panthers getting everything as usual. No, that's the correct call. Sorry, don't care about what the commentators are saying. That is absolutely the correct call. It has been adjudicated that way this entire season so far. Dingo says, I get the call, but I'm not a fan. I get that, but you're a Manly fan, so of course you're not going to be a fan with regards to that situation. But if he doesn't jump too early there, Edwards more than likely catches that ball. More than likely is being said, but without him impacting the play before, and that wasn't anything to do with Edwards. That was literally 40-20 attempt here, but it's going to be a 40-30, unfortunately. Won't get there. So we'll be Panthers ball here for 25 minutes out from their own line. I agree with it. You disadvantage a player based on your mistake, not theirs. So I believe it should be penalty, and I agree with it. Benjamin Tan says, who likes Charlie Staines? I don't mind him. I don't think he's the greatest player, but I think he gets the job done on the end of passes that anyone can score. Malcolm says, Warriors will have a tough time against the Cowboys. They're carrying injuries from storm loss. Warriors will have a tough time against anybody because they're not that great. Melvin says, hate the way the league is now. No, I absolutely agree with that decision. Absolutely agree with that decision. I won't back down from it. That is the correct call. So first tackle here, Brian To'o is going to get the ball here 45 minutes out from the line. Also, I don't think the refereeing's been bad in this game at all. Also, I don't think the referee has impacted this game so far. Don Sharma says Eels are the best. Good luck with that one, mate. Good luck with that one, mate. Good luck one. Third tackle here. Panthers left-hand side. Up he's got so 23 meters short here of the line. All right, so fourth tackle here. Left-hand side. It's going to be clear. He locks it on. He knocks the ball on. He knocks the ball on. And the Manly Seagulls, my goodness me. They're going to survive again. They're going to survive again. Jacko Gaming says, can you please show us the game? Please. No. Due to broadcasting restrictions, it is illegal. I cannot do it. I cannot do it. But what you can do is hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new around here, because we will let you know exactly what's going on throughout the game as best as we possibly can. So, 35 minutes to go here. Pete, if your comments literally for the rest of this stream are going to be asking if you've been banned, I will ban you. I will. And I won't not do it. If you continuously just keep saying the same old thing. Like, obviously you haven't been, if I could see your comments. Dingo says this game is just us surviving in defense. Yeah, absolutely, but the defense is good. You can't complain with it. The defense is good. If you're a Manly fan, you haven't been disgraced, but in the same sense, if you're a Manly fan, you haven't been disgraced, but in the same sense, they've got no attack right now. But then again, they're not getting much of a attack. But then here we go, Ruben Garrick on the left-hand side. And good defense there from the Panthers to stop that one from breaking away. Also, going to be a high tackle here. So Manly might get a chance here on the attack, so it will be a penalty. All right, Pete. See you, mate. Dingo says, oh, God, Garrick's neck. Rob Gamebone says, need Manly plus 19. Plus 19. That's pretty fair, to be honest with you. My prediction pre-game was 30-12, so 18 points. So, perfect for you, man. That's what you want. I went 30-12 to the Panthers, and right now it's looking realistic, I guess. But if Manly score here, you might be all right. Melbourne says, what was that penalty for? I think a high tackle. I didn't see it, but he was clutching in his back of his head, so I'd assume it was a high tackle, but I don't know. Second tackle here for Manly, 15 metres out from the line. Kieran Foran, left-hand side. Chancey, Trebojevic, taken down. 10 metres short here of the Panthers line. Jago Gaming says, oh, that's a bad play. The ball from Trebojevic. Sorry. No. Hello. That's a bad call from the referee. That should have been a penalty there, or a knock-on. Bad play the ball from Manly. And KO is messing up again. Jeez. Oh, I can hear the commentary, and then Harper goes down. So 7 metres short here. Good defense from the Panthers. Manly throwing everything they've got at them right now. Sherry Evans with the ball. 11 metres short. Good kick. It's going to hit the post, and it's going to be a knock-on. I don't know. Is that a knock-on, or is that not? Is that a try? It could be a try for Manly, or it could be a knock-on. I don't know what's going on here. It's bounced off the post. I think they're going to call a try. KO, you are shit, bro. Why is this going on right now? You can't even watch the game. So it's going to be a try here to Manly, but we're going to see if this is a knock-on here for Manly first. So it's given a try, but they obviously check it upstairs regardless. So they kick it through. It comes off the post. And no, that's off the back of... I think that's off Cleary, isn't it? I think they're going to check here to see if Trebojevic impacts Cleary as he's trying to go for the ball. But in the same sense, it kicks it off, hits the post, and I'm pretty certain that this is going to be a try. I'm pretty certain it's going to be a try, but I'm also pretty certain that KO is shithouse. What are you doing, dude? So try time there for the Manly Seagulls, and it will be 16-10 here with the kick to come, which will make it 16-12 because they are right in front. Sherry Evans, he's having a couple of decent weeks on scoring. Hasn't been... Oh, they're going to check it. Oh, wow. I got ahead of myself too early there. They're going to check Trebojevic interfering with Cleary here. They're going to check on the interference here. Rob Gambone says Manly choking. Manly aren't choking. Manly can't choke in this game. They're down. And also, is he on side? You can't even see. No, I think he's on side. He's not, sorry, not Harper. 17 comes back, so he's not even in the play. So it bounces off here, and then, oh, Trebojevic is around him. This can be no try, lads. It's going to be no try, lads. Trebojevic has his arms around Cleary before the ball gets to him. That is a no try. Sorry, boys. They're going to call this a no try. Sorry, boys. They're going to call this as a no try. They're going to call this as a no try. They've put the arm around him. He's put the arm around him here, and Cleary probably does this. He probably acts it like Benji Marshall, but in the same sense, they're going to call this a no try. Telling you. William kick out, Jacko Gaming. Contact with the arm. No try. So they're seeing a perspective on direction. What are you talking about? Yeah, no. We obviously understand that it comes off Cleary. But if we're looking at... The referee asked for the... what is going on here? Hello? Okay, so I believe this is the right call, but in the same sense, if they're going to be consistent, he does contact the player beforehand. So they're going to call a try here, but just want to throw this out there on a consistency basis. They've now gone against what happened with the Benji game because that's the technicality. But it will be a try here for Manly, and they deserve it based on that kick because that was a great kick to bounce off. And I think the kick was actually deliberately kicked at the post. So Manly do need that try, but geez. Panthers will be feeling tough because we've seen against that. We've seen against that a lot of times this season. So Cherry Evans here from right in front will smack this one right through. Cameron says, let's go. What, as a Roosters fan, why would you want Manly to... You're not going to beat the Panthers this year. The Roosters aren't going above Panthers, and I'd say Roosters are more than likely a bit closer to Manly than they are close to the Panthers. So, because I don't think anyone outside that top three is really anywhere close. I don't care about this scoreline right now. I would personally say that you would want Manly to make sure stay away from the top 8. Then you'd want them to be, hound it down. Because if they win this game, bro, if Manly win this game, they're chasing down those Roosters. I can promise you right now. If Manly win this game, they are going to be classed as one of the better teams in the comp, and they will probably outdo the Roosters long term this season. Just want to throw that out there. Karen Rabbit says, no, I just want the Panthers to lose. Okay, fair enough. Well, that's fine. That's fine. I'm just saying, as a Roosters fan, I would say your best bet is more than likely, go on for Panthers to win this game, in my opinion. But I understand so that Cocky fans can settle down a bit. Tyson Saddler says, who has scored? Jeez. Daly Cherry Evans for Manly. Tommy Trbojevic for Manly. Who else? For the Panthers, it was, I nearly said Mo Salah. Brian O'O scored. Dylan Edwards scored. And I can't remember the third try. But here we go. So Manly here with the ball on their own 40-metre line. 30 metres out. 40 metres out. 4 tackle. Marty Tapau with a good run there. Good 10-metre run. And he gets the offload. He's been good with his offloads today. Tommy Trbojevic here gets that ball out of the right-hand side here underneath the Harper. Harper here steps on the inside. He's getting away here. Harper's away here. He's going to get away here. He's away. He's still 20 metres out, 15 metres out. Good tackle last second. 5th tackle for Manly. 15 metres out from the Panthers line. Left-hand side here. Gets it to Foreign. Defence is in tatters. They're going to kick it through. And they're going to kick it out. They're going to put it out. So it will be a dropout here from the Panthers to Manly. Good kick. Ali says, yeah, Panthers are undefeated. They need to lose at some point. They will, but I don't think it'll be this game, but they will. Oscar Brooks, do you think Manly are a chance of making the 8? Yes, I had them in 9th pre-season. I think that Trbojevic is a very good mental aspect to Manly's game. It just depends on if Trbojevic gets injured or not this year, but in the same sense, he can't be expecting an injury from somebody. He just can't be. It's just disrespectful to that person. It is just simply disrespectful. You can't hope or... imagine someone getting an injury like they have. Oh my God, Cherry Evans, what are you doing? Gets the catch, but jeez, look at this run. A big number 17 for Manly. My goodness me. So 30 minutes to go here of the game. And Manly are coming right now. 25 metres out, 15 metres out now. And Tapau gets taken down on 2nd tackle for Manly. 15 metres out from the Panthers line. Sport Talk says it's amazing how much of a difference one play makes to a team. Yeah, this is literally a one-man team, in my opinion. This is literally a one-man team. They've got a good team outside of him, but he is the core. He is the absolute core. 3rd tackle, Cherry Evans, right-hand side. Gets it out. Taken down. 1 metre down there. 1 metre down. 4th tackle here for Manly. 10 metres out. Left-hand side gets off to Jake Trbojevic. And Trbojevic gets taken down 5 metres out here from the line on 5th tackle. Manly need to get a bit more attack going on this, though. Left-hand side gets it back to Kieran Foran. Foran here. Good pressure there. And, that's going to be a dropout again. Manly going to get another dropout here. National Sports Low says, who made the posters behind you? That would be me, my friend. You can actually purchase these on the BKR Sport Redbubble website. You just can't get Broncos or Bulldogs because that got taken down. But every other team is there. Eels, Titans, Roosters, Sharks, Manly. All of them. Except for the Broncos and Bulldogs, which I need to rejig and do another poster for. But my favourite one, I actually really love this New Zealand Proud one. I really love this one that I've done. It came out really nicely. They're all good, but I really love that New Zealand Proud one. You can't really see. Oh, wait, I'll put it down a little bit. I'll put it down a little bit so you can see it. There you go. New Zealand Proud. All right, back up. I'm actually over. Oh, that's going to be close to an offside there. Jeez, that was dangerous there. Tapau will get the ball here. Tapau will get the ball here. 40 metres out from the Panthers line, right hand side here. Jeez, this is all over the shop. Panthers are in tatters right now, but Manly aren't really throwing too much at them. They're throwing, but they're not really throwing a great deal of actual strength at them. Not a great deal of clinical. And what are they doing? Stop pushing it. Stop pushing it. Just take the tackle. You got your second tackle, Manly. Stop offloading the ball unnecessarily. Don't do what the Panthers normally do. Plenty of time here. Third tackle here. Trebojevic, slow it down, bro. Slow it down here. You don't need to pump him right now. So 4 tackle, 11 metres out. Just get through this set and put it in. Put it in, left-hand side. Schuster kicks it on 4th. Why is Schuster the one kicking? It's going to be a dropout here. Schuster, stop kicking the ball, my dude. Give the ball to Cherry Evans or Kieran Foran and kick it. They're going to get a third dropout here. They need a score. This is at the point now where they need a score because otherwise they're going to have their heads down from not being able to score with 3. That's a knock-on from Foran, blatantly. That's a blatant knock-on there. That's a blatant knock-on there from Kieran Foran, mind you. That is blatant. Malcolm says, New Zealand posters don't deserve to be squashed on Aussie posters. Well, I'm going to start doing up some rugby union posters too. By the way, guys, these are on shirts and jumpers and shit as well, or hats and mugs and stuff. So, they're all there. You can check it out. I'll put the link in for the next stream, actually. Oh, good kick. We'll get 45 metres out from Manly's line. Here we go. 45 metres out. Here we go. Big run. Oh, huge run there. Huge run there for Manly. So they're 30 metres out from Panthers' line. They need to score here for the mental side of things to know they can score. They need to do it. That's a good offload there from Tapau. That's his 5th offload of the game. My goodness me. But when we'll have some international ones as well, like Wallabies, probably All Blacks, probably England, France, something like that. But Fiji. So third tackle here, 10 metres out. Harper gets it back here. It's going to be left-hand side. Trebojevic, as in Jake, gets up to Foran here. Plenty of space out on the left-hand side. Parker taken down. Ooh, he nearly reached out for double movement there. 4th tackle here for Manly. 1 metre short here to Panthers line. 27 minutes to go here of the second half. Gets it off to Tom. Tom gets it to Foran. Foran underneath here. And it's going to be a try. Oh, Jake Trebojevic lost the ball last second. That was a try. It would have been a tied game. But Jake Trebojevic loses the ball. Oh my God, I thought that was in. Thought he was in. But unfortunately, he will drop the ball there. That was a good play by Tommy Trebojevic to sucker in the players, and then they get the ball out. And then unfortunately, Jake just looked at the line, thought he had a try easy. I actually think the Panthers would have cut him down there. But Manly, they're sticking in this game right now. It's only a 4-point difference. In the second half, last 10 minutes, 89% possession to Manly, 11% to the Panthers. But Harper right now is down on the ground. Last 10 minutes, tackling opposition 12 times for Manly to 0 for the Panthers. But guys, hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already and subscribe if you are new around here. We will be streaming the Bulldogs versus the Eels game right after this before we do the Geelong versus Swans game as well. Oliver Murphy says, who are you going for? I'm going for a good game, man. As a Titans fan, I would love the Panthers to win because that stops Manly from going above us. But in the same sense, I'm just going for a good game, and right now it is a good game. Malcolm says, yes, Benji, one of our best exports. What's going on now? Why are we talking about Benji? Retro Nathan says, imagine Panthers losing to Seagulls. Dream come true. It'd actually be good because that would kind of take the heat off the Titans for a little bit. Take the heat off the Titans for a little bit if Manly won. So it's a bit of a catch-22 here. Arguably a high tackle. Will be a high tackle there, so it will be a penalty. I was going to say, the arm was clearly around his jaw there, so that's going to be a high tackle penalty, and the Panthers are going to get out of trouble here. Going to get out a little bit of trouble here. What are we on right now, likes-wise? We're on 70 likes, guys. Come on, 30 more likes. Let's get up to 100. Let's get up to 100. Let's go. Smack that thumbs up button if you have not already. Melvin is praying for the Bulldogs upset. I would love that too, but I don't think it's going to happen. But then again, a lot of upsets could happen this round right now. The Sharks didn't get it. Raiders didn't get it, I guess, but that wasn't really an upset game. Broncos did last night. Manly are in with a chance here. Bulldogs after this game. I don't think there's an upset in that night's Roosters game, realistically. Tigers, Cowboys, not really. Tigers, Dragons, not really. And Warriors, Cowboys, not really. So, there's 2 more upset games, including this one. Tank Man says, how much is KO? I think it's like 25 a month or something like that. Here we go. Chance here. The Panthers' third tackle. They kick it through. I don't know why they kicked it, though. Why did they kick it on third tackle there? Trebojevic always had that covered. So Manly will have the ball here, 20 minutes out from their own line. Graham Tiavolo says, who just scored for Manly before? It was... I can't remember. I genuinely can't remember. In the chat, Cherry Evans, sorry. It was Cherry Evans. It was Cherry Evans who scored for Manly. Trebojevic and Cherry Evans are the ones who've scored for Manly. Jacko Gaming, you're going to get timed out, my dude. And Panthers had the ball here. Episode Cottesau picks the ball up. Unfortunately, you're not going to be able to come on for the next 5 minutes, dude. See you later. Alrighty, here we go. Panthers with the ball. 15 metres out. Bad mistake by Manly. Jeez, you don't want that. Here we go. Chance here. 10 metres out. 5 metres out. First tackle. Reece Summerlin says, who do you think was the first team to beat the Panthers? Get on the Titans. First tackle here for the Panthers. 15 metres out. Isaiah Yeo gets it off to Fisher Harris. Fisher Harris here. Inside again. 5 minutes out. 2 minutes out. Taken down. Second tackle. Manly's defence has been very good so far in this game. Tony's World says, Warriors, good luck, mate. So second tackle. Cleary underneath. Gets off to Edwards. Edwards sneaks inside but can't do anything there. Manly's defence not been too bad in this game so far. So third tackle here. Cottesau gets to Cleary. Cleary here. Underneath. Luai. No, he gets it off. Oh, look at that. That's an unbelievable try. That's an unbelievable try. Cleary's been on form in today's game. Cleary has been fantastic in today's game. I think that was a bit of a setup there from Brian to O to try and have the over the top stack, but good try there from Cleary. Kicks it through, and the Panthers score basically under the post, and it will be probably 22-12. So it's 20-12 right now with a kick to come, but more than likely is about to be a 22-12 game. Graham Tiablo says, Ease won't $600 for 22 to score first, second, or third try. I guess the third. Tommy Trebojevic got the third try, from an intercept. So what are they doing here? The Panthers players are getting mixed up here. Don't ruin your reputation as much as you already have this year, lads. Come on, boys. So 23 minutes to go. The first half. It is 20-12 to the Panthers, but this is a brilliant kick here from Nathan Cleary. Kicks it through. Who's the number 14 for the Panthers? Is it Taruva? Richard Evans said it ain't over yet. It ain't over yet, but it is. But it ain't. But it is. But it ain't. Yeah, you guess that try easy. What are the commentators talking about? What are you talking about, Blocker Road? Shut your mouth. You say that's bubbles, you idiot. This is why you don't wait. This is why you don't, buddy. Why is he a commentator? What are you talking about, that bubbles? It's a clear, blatant try-rone. Well, it is a clear try-rone. But it's a clear try. What is Blocker Roach talking about? Shut up. Is that a knock-on? Shut up. Is that a buddy bobble, you idiot? God. Burner says, where can you watch the game live now for free? I'm not sure, man. Due to broadcasting restrictions, I can't show you it. It's illegal for me to show you it, and no one on YouTube can show you it. But if Blocker Roach ever tells you this is where you can go watch it, don't do it because it's an idiot. So 22 minutes to go here the game, and that will be a conversion successful for Panthers. So only a 10-point difference here. But I do find it very difficult to see Manly getting back into this one and winning this one. Melvin says he pisses me off so much. Yeah, fair enough, mate. Fair enough. Graham Tiablo says, any recommendations for Bulldogs versus Eels on Sportsbet? I would go with under. I think that's going to be an under in the scoring department. I think they've had 9 of the last 10 times they've played. They've been on the under. I saw a stat before, so I would go on the under. But alrighty. So, Manly here. Kicking it off. 22 minutes to go here of the game. Plenty of time left, though. Plenty of time left. You don't get your heads too far down if you're Manly. There's a long way to go. That could be out in the full. Oh, no, it's going to be a good kick, actually. It's going to be halfway inside the in-goal. Ali says, Blaze, you going to any Origin games? I'm not too sure, to be honest with you, man. These streams are doing really well. You guys are loving these streams, and I'm loving these streams. But also, I love my Origin, so I definitely will go. It depends on how the series shapes up too. Like, if Queensland's going to get pumped 3-0, I may as well just stream it and just take the shit from here. I don't really care. Obviously I want Queensland to win, but it's not as bad as like last night as a Titans fan. You know what I'm saying? Or like Titans not winning. Obviously, as a Queenslander, you always want to beat New South Wales, absolutely. But it's not as bad overall. I remember I was at the game where Tedesco scored that winning try in Game 3. I vlogged it, obviously. I went to all 3 games that year, I think, actually. I could have. No, I went to only one. There was the year before I went to all 3. Because I was in Fiji. Actually, no, I was in Chicago that year. 2019, yeah. I was in Chicago that year and then came back and then went to the 3rd game. But it just doesn't hurt as much as your regular season games. Reece Summerlin says, why do you talk down the Warriors? They'll win the premiership. Okay, mate. If they win the premiership, I'll make you a moderator of the channel. How about that? If the Warriors win the premiership, I'll make you a moderator of the channel. Point of the matter is, there's a 0% chance the Warriors win the premiership this year. Absolutely goddamn 0. So don't get your hopes too high on becoming a moderator. So 3rd tackle here for Manly. They're 45 minutes out from their own line here. Get past the halfway point. DMH says, I'm a Cowboys and Titans fan. The NRL is the only sport I go for 2 teams in. Oh, there you go. 4th tackle, left-hand side. Why, though? Why 2 teams? Schuster here with the ball and taken down 30 metres out from the line. Nah, bullshit. I call bullshit on that. I call absolute bullshit on that, TMH. When Titans and Cowboys play, guaranteed there's a team that you want more to win. Which would, to O there, he's going to drop the ball there backwards, no forwards, and it will be a knock on here from Panthers. So Manly will get an attack here, 10 metres out. Dingo says the Warriors lost to a Manly team with no turbo. Yes, absolutely. You're spot on. And the Manly didn't look that good in that game. That was a game between two teams that were shithouse in that game, but Manly just were better. It was obviously a knock on. I don't know why I thought backwards there. I think because it hits Burt and then comes backwards. That's why I got confused. But no, it's clear knock on there from Brian to O. But here we go. So 20 minutes to go here, guys. 22-12 to the Panthers is the score. Hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already, and subscribe if you're new around here. 2 line breaks to O today with 132 run meters. My goodness me. Retro Nation says Warriors. Reece Walsh is pretty good. He's had 1 game so far and looked decent in the game against the Storm, but they still lost by 22 odd points and gave up 40. So first tackle here. It's going to be set restarting for Manly. Doesn't matter. It's on first tackle anyway. But Manly here, 5 minutes out from the Panthers line. Should be scoring here if they want to get back into it. Should be scoring now if they want to get back into it. Left-hand side, no, goes through the forward line. And Tedesco, who's been good this season, unfortunately did nothing there. So first tackle here for Manly. Second tackle here for Manly, sorry. 5 minutes out, left-hand side. Chance here. Step from the inside, Garrick. And taken out deep. Oh, geez, didn't get taken out. Didn't score the try, but very good defense there for the Panthers to stop that one. Tommy Tavoyevich here gets taken down 3 minutes out. 4 tackle. Manly, what are you doing here? You can't be going with a run like that. They're always going to be looking. Schuster's been pretty average in this game, in my opinion, in regards to his playmaking. I think his playmaking has been very poor, in my opinion. So Tavoyevich here gets the ball back to Foran here, kicks it from the 10-metre line over the top, and Burton. Oh, it's gone backwards, and it's going to be Jerome Luai here with the ball. Burton gets that ball backwards, luckily enough for them. I thought it went forwards, but no, it went backwards. Ali says, do you think there should be any Perth, Darwin, or Adelaide-based teams in the NRL? I would love it to happen, but I don't think it's going to happen. Thank you very much, Zach Marino, for the $1 dono. Appreciate you, my dude. That is a try time every day of the week. Love your work. Appreciate you, man. But I would love to see it, but it's probably not going to happen realistically anytime soon. Sport Action says, To'o will struggle under the high ball in Origin. Disagree. So third tackle here. And Panthers go through the centre, 45 metres out. But yeah, I would love to see Perth. Darwin's not going to be anytime soon. Perth would be, out of those 3, the next best option. Adelaide won't be happening anytime soon, realistically. But they did have a team once before. I think it was the Adelaide Rams or something like that. So did Perth, though. Darwin doesn't have... They are going to a lot of games out at Darwin, but I know the NRL's next idea is for this conference system and to have that second team in Brisbane, which will be Redcliffe, and also the South Island New Zealand team. For a rivalry there, and then obviously bring the 2 conferences in. That wasn't straight there. That should be 6 again here for the Manly. Okay, no, wrong call, in my opinion. Tank Man says they really could probably make 2 really good teams. They could probably make 2 really good teams. I think that the next 2 teams that come in will probably be I think the next 2 teams will probably diversify the... So, 1 second here. Manly out to the left-hand side. Sorry, I can't think of what I'm saying. And it's going to be fit tackle if Manly 35 minutes out. I think that it'll really diversify the talent and maybe hopefully bring a little bit more spread, but in the same sense, it'll weaken the competition. As weak as it already is, it'll weaken the competition. Sport Action says New Zealand shouldn't have a second team. The Warriors haven't been successful. Well, yes, but that also shouldn't be the basis for another team. That's the Warriors' faults, and that's the Warriors' faults over the years. KO is messing up here. I can't see what's going on because KO has messed up a lot today and yesterday. But KO is messing up a damn well lot. I'm going to get back to live. Okay, now we're back on. I had to get out of it and put it back on. Zamalim says, what's your biggest dono? Biggest dono, geez. I think it was $100, something like that, last year sometime. I think it was 100. But we make a lot of people try and make bets on the channel, which is pretty good because obviously, I'm not expected to do it. It's like a bet on their end. So, people do live up to it. Some people don't. Some people do. I'm probably owed quite a lot from those. Oh, chance here, Panthers. And that's going to be... Is that touched by Manly? That's going to be set again, maybe, here for Panthers. That's going to be another set here from the Panthers, I think. I think this was touched by Manly. So no tries, held up, but we're about to see. DMH says, I believe there should be a new Brisbane team based in Ipswich. Nah, Redcliffe's better than Ipswich, in my opinion. Benjamin Tan says, which team do you hate the most? The Broncos. So 16 minutes to go here of the game. It is 22-12 here to the Panthers. 22-12 here from the Panthers. Retro Nation says, oath Ipswich team. I do think that Redcliffe's got a massive financial investor, but they're checking here for the try. It's not going to be a try, but I think it's touched first. It is touched first there by Trebojevic, so it will be, no matter what, a Panthers ball here, in my opinion. You tipped Manly, the Knights and the Warriors, for a few upsets this week. Manly. I wouldn't really say Warriors are an upset, realistically. So it will be Panthers ball here 10 metres out. He'll be held up, in my opinion. Ruth says Penrith. Weren't you insulting Penrith before, Ruth? Buddy, you were having a crack saying they were shithouse. Well, they're about to going all right. They're going all right. AFL says, I'll try to get to the stream tonight. Yeah, should be a good one. We haven't done an AFL stream so far this year, so hopefully it'll be a good one for the Geelong and the Swans game tonight. But we will be doing the Bulldogs versus Eels game before that one, so see how we go first. But I'm pretty certain this is going to be Panthers ball here 10 metres out. Zamalim, I'll read your comment out if you do it, man, because people say that all the time but don't do it. So if you do it, cool, man. If you don't, that's all good, man. But if you do it, I appreciate that. But 16 minutes to go, and the Panthers are going to have a ball here 10 metres out. Teammate says, where do you think Reynolds will end up? The Cronulla Sharks. Alrighty here. So Tyrone May is going to have this ball. Cleary's going to roll it. It's going to be literally first tackle here. And there we go. Here we go. Leota. Here we go. 5 metres out. Benjamin Tan says, also, which play do you hate the most? Daly Cherry Evans or Tyson Gamble? First, Viliami kick out. Oh, that's a knock on. That's a knock on. And Manly will get the ball here. That was terrible. That was absolutely terrible. That was absolutely terrible. Retro Nation says, come on, Manly. He's getting around the Manly Seagulls. They're not out of it yet. It's still a 10-point game here, 22-12. It's still 16 minutes to go on first tackle. 16 minutes to go here on first tackle. They've got a long way to go, and Panthers are a good defensive team, so... Oscar Berg says, where do you think... Oh, no, Panthers have the ball now. Oh, he lost the ball. Okay, he lost the ball. Yep, and now Moses Leota with the ball gets the offload away. Here we go. Fisher Harris gets it off to Luai. Luai here. He's going to make the run. 20 metres out. Underneath the Viliami kick out. Tosaviti, good run. He hasn't been that good in this game. Hasn't done anything, but it's a good run there from Viliami kick out. Oh, look at that. KO messing up again. DMH says, yeah, I don't think Adam Reynolds will leave New South Wales. Now he'll stay at Cronulla. He'll go to Cronulla, sorry. All right, so Moses Leota here. 5 metres out here from the line. Second tackle. Second tackle now. Panthers, left-hand side, Cleary underneath, gets it off to Isaiah Yeo. Yeah, he's looking for a gap, won't find it though, 4 metres short here on the line, third tackle. If they score here, it's game over. In my opinion, it's game over. They score here, Fisher Harris, good offload there from Fisher Harris. Good little run, but good defense there from Manly to stop him from getting some good metres. But Luai here, stepping. 15 metres out, he's going to get the ball off. Just run the ball and just sit down, lads. Just run the ball and take the play. Oh, there you go. Fourth tackle here, 11 metres out. Right-hand side. Gets off to Cleary. Cleary underneath here to taking down Martin. Fisher Harris offload. Kick out to Burton. Burton hit it to O. He's going to back himself. Cuts on the inside. He's going to get taken out of the line. He gets the offload away. It's gone backwards here from William kick out. It's still Panthers ball. No, that's backwards. No, wrong call there. Wrong call there from the referee. That's backwards. No, wrong call there from the referee. That's backwards there from the Panthers. That's backwards there from the Panthers in my personal opinion. Wrong call there, but it will be Manly's ball here, but it's good defense, but in the same sense, that's a wrong call there. Kickout hits that ball backwards there. I don't even think that looked like going forward at any stage in that one. Jared Troy says they dropped it. Yeah, they did, but I don't think that was a knock-on there, but they'll call it a knock-on. Zach Marino says he had a good start, but has sort of died down. Who? DMH says, oh, and I forgot to say, I also took the Bulldogs tomorrow. Bulldogs are tonight against the Eels. We're streaming right after this. Sport Action says Manly too good. Manly too good. They're down 22-12 right now. I just realised what you're doing. I just realised. Buddy, Sport Reactions. He's a buddy sneaky one sometimes. Run meters. Tom Teboyevich with 191. Then the next 4, Panthers. To O, Fisher Harris, Edwards, and Yeo. Gee whiz. Oscar versus where do you think Sean Johnson will end up? Also the Sharks. I think the Sharks will keep him, and I think that they'll keep him and Reynolds, but he'll be on a much lesser contract than he already is on. Ben Gaer says, go the Panthers. All right, Manly here, right-hand side. Sorry, gets it off. And Harper's slammed. Don't tell me that's a penalty. If you even utter the bloody whistle, if that whistle even sneaks anywhere close to your mouth within a 10-metre radius, I'm gonna go crazy, referee, because that would have been shocking. Forward tackle, it wouldn't have surprised me, though, because the referees have been shocking in regards to calling that recently. So forward tackle, left-hand side here. Cherry Evans from the inside. Gets it off. The offload, Brad Parker. Take it down. A lot of people who would have bet on the 13 plus or 1 or 12 for Panthers would be nervous right now because it's literally at 10 points. And easy take there by Dylan Edwards. Member says Bulldogs upset 18-14. We will be streaming that game, like I said. Graham Diablo says, who's scoring for Parramatta tonight? I think it's going to be a low-scoring game. Chad says Manly lose it. Unlucky close, though. Well, still 12.5 minutes to go, man. Don't give up on the team just yet. Cust will come on here for Croker. So third tackle for Panthers, 40 metres out from their own line. But Man, don't give up on Manly just yet. There's still 12 and a half minutes to go, and it's only 10 points of difference. Only 2 tries. Do I think Manly win? No. God, no. I think Panthers win this, and I still think they score another try. But I think Manly have done well to keep in this game. Jared choices who's playing next. Eels and... Oh, that's a good run there. That's a very good run. Moses allowed it. No, that's not a tackle. Bro, this referee is horrific, dude. How was that a tackle? He did just bounce and got straight up. That's not a tackle at all. No one was even holding on to him. Luai, he gets the ball to Burton. Burton hit it to O. To O kicks it through. High tackle, late. Something has to be a penalty there. Something has to be a penalty there. Jeez, they're not going to call a penalty though. And Tainer says, this game has gone so bloody quick. What the heck? It is very quick, to be honest with you. I think it's been okay. I think it's been one of the better games so far this week, because obviously we've seen a couple of weird ones. I guess for neutrals, that Titans-Broncos game would have been good, but not for me. But, knock on there from Manly. Penalty. Jeez. He calls offside there. Wasn't going to call offside until the ball was lost, though, mind you. Ali says, will you be streaming Roosters versus Knights? No, I'll be streaming the Geelong versus the Swannies in that game. I'll be streaming the Geelong versus Swannies right after that, because I am a Geelong fan. 3 likes away from 80, guys. Hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. 3 likes away from 80. Smack it on up and subscribe if you are new around here. We're on our way to 10,000 subscribers. We're getting close, baby. Getting damn well close. Ali, that's right. Ruth says penalty. Yes, it was a penalty. So Manly have the ball here, 45 metres out here from the Panthers line. And it's going to be second tackle. They need a score. No, they need a damn well score. Sport Action says this is better than Titans vs Broncos because there is defense. Absolutely. Love your word. See, that's a comment that I can get behind, Sport Actions. There was no defense in that game whatsoever. So third tackle, right-hand side. Manly go. Jake Trbojevic gets it back to 4 and here. Out to the right side. And he's going to get taken down about 10 metres out. It was a good run there by Olo Kawatu. That was a really good run there. So fifth tackle here for Manly. They're 10 metres out. All bad pass there out of dummy half. Oh, sorry, it's fourth tackle, mind you. Now it's fifth on the 10-metre line. Tank man, so Stephen Crichton has been quiet all game. Yeah, he has been pretty quiet in this game. But here we go. Tapau gets out to Trbojevic. Trbojevic on the knee. Brad Parker. Oh, that defense is ridiculous. Charlie Staines is a very good defensive move. I will say Charlie Staines' defense this year hasn't been that bad. I will say Charlie Staines may be a bit overrated, but his defense this year has been pretty quality, in my opinion. And Tay now says, it'll be interesting to see if Penrith win 1 and 12 or 13 plus. Yeah, I just spoke about this, actually. DMH says, last night was annoying. Titans didn't play well, but a few calls were ridiculous, like the sim bin and the fact that they already had awarded the try to Fafita, and that new rule after tries is stupid. It is what it is, man. I spoke about it in depth last night. Obviously, we were streaming, so, we don't have to... No, we won't talk about it again. Shannon Humphrey says, hi. Hello, Shannon. How you doing? So, third tackle here for the Panthers, 30 metres out from their own line. Guy Perry says, who has scored so far? Decent amount of players, man. Decent amount of players. Chat, everyone in the chat, can you let him know, can you let Guy know who's scored so far in this game? So, fifth tackle here, because the game is still relatively close, so I do need to keep going here. Luai here, right-hand side, gives it off to Cleary. Cleary here, boots this bad boy up. Weird kick, to be honest with you. Not a great kick, but it's into the sun, actually. Difficult take, but he will take it to get it there, Garrick. And Garrick might be away. No, he gets taken down. Actually, so who scored? Brian to O scored. Brian to O scored. Dylan Edwards scored. I can't remember everyone else who scored, to be honest with you. Cherry Evans scored for Manly, and also Tommy Trbojevic for Manly. But I can't remember the other 2 try scorers for the Panthers. So Tapau here, 30 metres out from their own line. Shannon Humphrey says, can't wait for the AFL stream tonight. Yeah, hopefully it should be a good one with the old Catters. Catters going up against the Swannies. Will be a difficult game there because the Swans have been playing all right this year besides last week. And obviously Cats have been up and down. We did win by 100 points over the Eagles last week. So hopefully the boys can get a good crack on. Cherry Evans taken down here, 45 metres out here from the Panthers line. Arguably a set restart there that should have been given. Burton clearly threw him back there. And Foran's going to boot that ball up. Jeez, Burton really having a crack in this bloody aggressiveness in this game at the moment. Ben Gary says Panthers have the great defensive set. Panthers are a good defensive team. They're one of the best defensive teams in the comp. They haven't been as good this year defensively as they were last year, but they're still a very good defensive team. DMA says, will you have your silly Geelong jersey on? Silly Geelong? Silly? Aren't you a Cats fan, mate? It's a Guernsey. But aren't you a Cats fan? Yes, I will have my Cats Guernsey on. John Pettis says, are you calling the Eels game? Love your work. Yeah, man, I'll be doing the Eels game right after this, and I'll be doing probably both games tomorrow, but I'll just be doing my Geelong Cats versus Swans game after that Eels-Dogs game, but yes, I will be doing Eels-Dogs after this one. So, fourth tackle here with the Panthers. They're 35 metres out, but I appreciate you tuning into the stream, dude. Dylan Edwards taken down, 22 metres short here. Fifth tackle. Can the Panthers put it to bed? They need to score to put it to bed. Can they put it to bed? Cleary underneath. Knock on. Oh, is that forward? Knock. No. What's going on? Are they called anything? Referee hasn't called anything here, mind you. No one... Okay, so it's going to be a dropout here. I think Manly think this is a knock-on. And so did Panthers. No one knew what was going on. They kicked it through. I think they were just kind of winding it down, but they're going to challenge this, I think, Manly. But I don't think you can challenge this. You can't challenge a forward pass. You can't challenge a forward pass. You can't challenge a forward pass. Interesting. I'm not too sure what they're challenging here. Because it can't be a knock-on. You couldn't call a knock-on here. I'm not too sure what they're challenging here. He definitely touches that, but you can't. It's not. But what are you talking about? You can't challenge a forward pass. It propels the ball forward, but that would be technically a pass. Would this not be? The correct call would be made, but you can't. You can't say that this is a knock-on. Like, what are you calling here? You calling a knock-on? You can't really call a knock-on here. But what are you calling? But what are you calling? But what are you calling? They're saying it's propelled forward. What are you calling here? You can't call a forward pass. You cannot call a forward pass, video ref. You can't call it. Hello? Sorry? That's the correct call. But hold on. That makes absolutely no goddamn sense. How is that Manly's ball? You can't, video ref cannot adjudicate on a forward pass. That makes no sense. That's the first forward pass call I've... Sorry? Manly going to score here. If Manly score here, Jason Stubbs can score. I'm sorry, but Panthers have just been screwed ginormously. I'm actually shocked. The Panthers have just been ultimately screwed and a try and what? So Manly are going to score here off the back of a call that is literally not allowed. Retrognations are utterly used. I'm not a Panthers fan, dude. But like Manly are going to score off the back of one of the worst bunker calls I've ever seen. You can't call on forward passes. What do you mean unlucky use? I'm not a Panthers fan. I couldn't care less. Like, what are you talking about? But that's mind-blowingly bad. Like what are you calling a knock on there? You can't call a knock on there. Goes from hand to hand. What are you calling it there? So Manly are going to score a try through Jason Saab. But that is the most mind-blowingly bad call I think I've seen this year. And we see a lot of bad calls. I love how the commentary doesn't speak about it. I love how they didn't actually... Did you notice, by the way, how the video ref didn't actually say anything afterwards? He just said it's been propelled forward. Okay, so what are you calling? But they didn't actually mention it. Did you notice that? They bent the rules there for Manly. He misses the kick, so it's still a 6-point game. So it's 22-16 with 5.5 minutes to go. But that call there needs to be absolutely ripped in on. A Tank Man said, imagine Seagulls win. There's a potential, man, and that's why it's so outrageous. Ruth, I'm going to have to time you out. You're just spamming yes and no. I don't understand what you're doing. Just annoying me. Chad says, no, we had to make that kick. No, it's a 6-point game. Sport Talk says, remember the Warriors versus Canberra forward pass players? Where was that call? Well, exactly, but the bunker can't call on forward passes, lads. Retro Nation says, but I'm Manly. Yeah, that's great, but I don't care. I'm not a Manly fan or a Panthers fan. so cool. But okay, there you go. Apparently, forward passes are allowed to be adjudicated by the video referee nowadays. So 5 minutes to go here. The game is 22-16 to the Panthers, and Manly will get the ball here. Melman says, oh, well, love the finish. Well, it's a good finish, but here we go. That's karma. If Panthers score here, karma. If Panthers score on this set, it's karma, because Manly will lose the ball off the kickoff there. And now Panthers will have 8 minutes out from the line. Let's see if Hifo says, what happened if Panthers loses? They shouldn't, though. They shouldn't, because that'd just be ridiculous. Panthers here underneath, 5 minutes out. Moses Leota taken down. Ooh, late hit there, but it will be fine. So first tackle here. Jared George says, don't worry, Panthers still got this. Doesn't really matter, to be honest with you. I understand Panthers still have this. Harper, what are you talking about, bro? Don't you start talking about bad refereeing decisions, my man. So what are they checking here? What's going on here? Are they checking for a penalty, are they? if they're checking for a penalty of the Panthers, then it's game over because it'll be 24-16. But John Pettis' field goal coming up. I think a try's coming up, but they're also, I think, looking for a penalty here. I'm not too sure. Yeah, nothing more. Okay, no, it's fine. Benjamin Tan says, Manly lost the ball and if the Panthers score, it's game over for Manly. Yes, if Panthers score here by anything. Are they calling high tackle here? Oh, wow, they're saying high tackle against the Panthers here. Penalty for Manly. Oh, no, what are they saying? Oh, so, are they saying... Okay, so it's going to be Manly's ball here. So that's going to be... Is that Burton's shoulder goes in? Yeah, okay, that's a penalty. Yeah, that's a blatant penalty. That's a blatant penalty too. I didn't see that. So Manly will have the ball here. But if Manly win this game, they have literally rorted. They have literally rorted the game. Like, if they win this game, it's a rort. However, they have a chance. So 4.5 minutes to go here in the game, and Manly with the ball 40 minutes out from their own line. 22-16 is the score. Manly need to get the whole way down. So, first tackle here. That's a fair penalty, though. That's absolutely high tackle there. And it's going to be Manly forward pass penalty. No, it's going to be a penalty. It's Manly. Oh, forward pass. I was going to say, no, it's going to be a forward pass against Manly. So, Panthers will have the ball here 42 minutes out from the Manly line. They're lucky. Sport Reaction says this makes up for Manly versus Eels game last year. Jeez. Fair enough, actually. That's a good call. But Sport Reaction's on fire today. That's a clear forward pass here. That's a forward pass. That one was a forward pass there. So, TW says, no, that's a high tackle. That was a high tackle, but you shouldn't be complaining about that. You should be complaining about the fact that the Panthers got dudded off the fact that the video referee called a forward pass, which you can't do. The video referee called a forward pass on you guys, which is not allowed. But that's so you should be complaining about that, not about the high tackle, which was a high tackle. So 4 minutes to go here, like it was blatant. His shoulder clearly hit like right here too. So BKRmy kick out here, 30 minutes out from the Panthers, from the Manly line. If they get a field goal here, it's game over. If they get a field goal here, game over. Penalty, game over. Try, game over. 30 minutes to go here. From Manly's line, Panthers with the ball. Leniu taken down about 23 metres short here. Don't forget, guys, hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already and subscribe if you're new around here. But right-hand side, clear it underneath. Panthers here, chance. Oh, take it down 10 minutes out. No, he's still going here. He's still going here, Martin. Martin gets it off to Leota. Leota 5 minutes out for tackle. Prime position here for a field goal. KO, why are you screwing up now? KO, why are you screwing up now? 5 minutes out. Left-hand side gets it off. Yeo, you get a Cleary. Cleary underneath. And their field goal kicker's been taken down. Why are you giving the field goal kicker the ball in the forward tackle? So now fifth tackle here for the Panthers. They're not going for the field goal. What are you doing, lads? What are you doing, lads? Okay, they kick it through, and that's going to be a 7-tackle set. Oh, no, it's going to be hit backwards, and I think this is a try. I think this is a try for Panthers. I think this is going to be the luckiest try you're ever going to see with the Panthers, the bounce, but I'm pretty certain this is a try. Holy shit. Well, that's going to be a try. So Panthers are going to score and put the game to bed there. I have no idea why they're not taking the field goal, but holy shit, how did that buddy finish this then? Fizz says Panthers scored. They absolutely did, man. Jalen says, let's go. Steve Warren says, try. Oliver Murphy says, woo. Panthers kick the ball in. The bounce is just perfect. It goes up. He hits the ball back. I'm pretty certain that he doesn't put his foot over the line or anything like that. I'm pretty certain this is a try here. So this just, Manly, unfortunately, they had to kind of hope that just went dead. They couldn't. They really couldn't, realistically, that's a try. They realistically couldn't let that ball just stay up and go for a dropout because that would have killed Manly. So that was a worthwhile risk, but unfortunately, Panthers will score there, and that is karma. That's blatant karma. So Manly score off the back of a terrible decision, but Panthers score in retaliation, and deservedly so too. Sport Reaction says Manly had to let it go with the time left. Yeah, exactly right, that's what I'm saying. KJH Sports says, 4 for 4 my tips, let's go. Geez, all right. So, 26-16, geez, you tipped the Broncos at the Titans. That was a ballsy tip. With 2 minutes 50 to go here of the game, it will be a 12-point game unless Cleary misses this kick. We're for Cheery Cleary. Well, there you go. We're cheery for Cleary. Okay, it didn't really make sense because it's like bang, 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 but okay. Stormers, what happened to Garrick? I'm not too sure, but 2.5 minutes to go here. You would safely assume that Manly have been done and dusted, but Manly weren't disgraced in the game. They weren't disgraced, and Cleary will slap it through. So, this is a 12-point deficit. Manly need to score 2 converted tries in the space of 2 minutes. Good luck. Good luck, boys and girls. Good luck. Trudy Warner says Panthers 28-16. Yes, that is the correct score, but geez, good play there by Martin. Martin's actually been good in the second half too, in my opinion. Diego Fernandez says 24-16. Well, it's 28-16, mate, so you can't really get 24 points on the dot when they've already scored at 4 more points than that. So 2 minutes 40 left here. George R said 13 plus. Penrith actually, it's actually made it a 12-point game. So everyone on the 13 plus or Okay, so it's going to be a short kickoff here. Manly chase it through. Saab goes up. It's going to be forward. I don't know. That could be forward here from kick out, wasn't it? I don't know. Was that forward from Crichton to kick out there? I don't know. They haven't called it, so it's going to be play on here. So Panthers, I don't think it's going to be a 13 plus, to be honest with you. I think that this will probably be the final score unless Manly can score again. Storm fans says the Panthers are 8-0 to start the season. Yeah, but like, yes. Yes, they are. Have they played the Rabbitohs yet? No. They also played the Storm. Then again, there was no Pappenhausen there, but they still had no Edwards, no Cleary, and no Cottesau. But they haven't looked that fantastic today, but they've looked like the better team today by a long way. But they've not looked fantastic in what I'm saying. Trudy Waters is your favourite team. I'm a Titans fan. So 4th tackle here, right-hand side. Panthers underneath here. 25, 30 metres out. 25 metres out. Good run by Martin. Martin's been very good in this second half. Very good. So left-hand side here, Panthers. Can they, buddy, put it a 13 plus? Yeah, I guess they have the Luai. Luai here. Kicks it through. Good kick. Very good kick, but we drop out. That, my friends, is the sealer right there. That is the sealer. Moist says they never ever call 4 passes. No. Video refs are not allowed to call forward passes. The bunker is not allowed to call a forward pass, and they did. So that's why it's good the Panthers scored a try to finish off the game. Cordets fan says someone is going to beat the Panthers soon. They're not as good as they look on the ladder. Absolutely. But it was a good effort by Manly. It is a good effort by Manly. They weren't disgraced. But short kick off there from Manly. It's not that short, though. It's still about 25 metres out. And Saab's just going to monster Burton. Jalen Charles says, who timed me out? Not me, but it could have been one of the moderators, but I doubt it. It probably would have been Nightbot. Nightbot, unfortunately, times people out sometimes if they have capitals, all capitals and shit. I don't have Nightbot anymore. I took it off, but apparently it's still going. It happens all the time. People complain about it. So right-hand side here, Cleary underneath, gets it off to Edwards. Edwards, try time. No, Shepherd. Don't worry about that. Shepherd. Moy says, I know that, but refs on field never do, and then in that same set, they score. Are you talking about the Manly try? Manly try came off the back of a forward pass that was called by the video ref, which isn't allowed. I don't understand what you're saying. Because I didn't see a forward pass in that attack from Manly. But I just know that the try came off the back of a forward pass call that shouldn't have been allowed. Someone says, I reckon the Panthers not staying unbeaten in 2021. No, they won't. They won't. But second tackle here for Manly. They're 40 metres out from their own line. Valiant effort, but still convincingly beaten, in my opinion. 12 points. I said 18 points difference. I said 30 to 12. So I was close. I was only 2 points off for the Panthers and 4 points off for Manly. I was close to my prediction. But that will be the game, guys. That will be the game. So it will finish up here at 28 to 16. Game over, man. Game over. Unfortunately, Manly will not be able to take this one. But, you know, they're still having a crack. You know, they're still around it, and they've probably proven that they're at least a decent team. Are they a top 4 kind of team? No, but, you know, they're still a decent team. They're going to be having cracks this year and really kind of giving a good chance at making that top 8. But, guys, I'm going to jump off for now because I've got about 30 minutes before I jump on for my stream for the Bulldogs and Eels game. We will be doing the Bulldogs and Eels game right after this, but that'll be in about 30 minutes' time. So if you haven't subscribed yet, go down there, hit that subscribe button, and also smack that thumbs up button. But, yeah, I'll be jumping off, and I'll see you guys in about 30 minutes' time. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Catch you later.